Start
Yeah.
stream though.
Game,
I
yeah.
did start
wait,
stream,
no.
so
Momo hasn't played it at all.
Okay,
so
got it.
say.
I was gonna mention something that I was frustrated with, but I will not mention it because.
Oh look, it's the
Final
boy.
battle.
No, I love the entirety of like the ending of this game except for one thing, and I'm not gonna mention it if anyone.
Can you message it to me so I know? Because I feel like I want to know what you were.
I'll mess it. Yeah, if anyone wants to know, I can DM you. But
Yeah,
Oh,
DM
me too.
I will say thank you for your consideration as far as the spoilers.
By the way,
I don't
Crobat.
want to spoil the right one.
That Crobat is actually in my room. It's amazing, and I love him. I do. That thing is massive. Like, someday I'm gonna bring it into stream so y'all can see this massive ass Crobat. Because, like, I cannot.
Oh,
I would love to hang it behind me. I literally could not. Also, high
It's
stream.
heavy.
It's heavy as shit.
I see the GameCube controller there. Yeah, I can tell how big that thing is.
Yeah, that thing is fucking massive.
I got a life-size one
Sam,
commissioned for him.
stop it.
No. I'm freaking cold as shit. You can't tell me I'm gonna stop anything.
Me too.
It is a bit chill. I have my blanket on.
I'm sitting in front of a fan.
I'm gonna mute myself and call dumbass.
We're gonna go craft some Pokemon balls because I was a dumbass who didn't do it.
Oh,
I have
also
800 jet balls right now.
Jesus Christ!
That's a lot of jet
Do
balls.
you not just huck balls at them?
I don't even think I've unlocked jet balls yet.
No, I go around like I'm trying to.
I think I was ranked 10 before I saw the first legendary.
Bro.
Oh my god.
Like that's how much I explored and did stuff. Like
No, that's fair. I
my
was like
Pokemon,
7.
I was
or
like
something.
30 levels above the story at any given point in time.
I
Even
was
at the
10
beginning.
I was 10 levels below the story at the end.
Same. I had to like do like power leveling at the end, so I wasn't.
Like
Oh no, I
destroyed.
bullshit my way through the final
like
fight.
even against Cleavor, I was like 30 levels above him.
See,
'Cause
I was not like that because I had reached a point where at the start I had switching out so many different Pokemon I could never have one guy level up too much.
See, I didn't really have a set team at the beginning, but as I started getting like the Heatwing form Pokemon, they started getting permanent slots on my team.
Yeah, that's fair.
And like my starter never left
He's
my
already in
party,
chat.
so
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
Hi, everybody. So, recap. Y'all entered the city of Daisu. Got a couple interesting things to happen, including finding out that the person you thought owned the mine is dead. And his incompetent younger brother is currently running it. You all decide to head to crash a party to get an early audience with him, which leads into after some shenanigans, an audience with a very charismatic individual who I don't believe has had the opportunity to introduce himself. Correct me if
No.
I'm wrong.
I hope he doesn't.
But you are all brought into his study, sitting around a nice fire. I still have not updated that. I really need to update everybody's character levels because they're now 4. I need to do that.
No,
sorry, I
we're
was
still
looking at the
4th
thing.
level.
Yeah,
Make sure you balance it for 4th level and not 5th level.
well.
Wait, are we?
No,
wait,
because
what?
your character things say 3 on the stream.
Oh.
Oh.
I was so confused for a
Yeah.
minute.
Oh,
No, you're
Like,
good.
I thought you said. I thought you were
Balance it
saying
for
we
3rd
weren't
level.
4th level.
Balance it for 3rd level. We're still 3rd level.
You wish. But no.
Balance it for 6th level. I'm stubborn.
So you guys are all sitting around, or sitting or standing. Some of you are standing and refusing to sit, just to be stubborn.
Sitting on the floor like a little shit.
Which we respect.
On a
We stand.
panther.
Well, you're tiny. This individual walks around towards the fireplace. So, I will introduce myself. I am Orion. I run the city here through multitude of dealings, both above and below the table.
How do you
Quick
spell the
question.
name?
Did this
O
individual
R
walk
I
around
A N.
behind? Did this person walk around behind me where I can't see them, or are they still
Aren't
in my
you
line of sight?
blindfolded?
Yeah, I'm
No,
pretty
I'm
sure you're
just
blindfolded.
restrained.
No, he's restrained. You feel those hands that are on you that you can't see twist you as he's moving, and you guys all hear that
Okay.
grind of the chair
Ah, lovely.
that everyone loves.
No.
So, some of you I know a little bit about. Some of you are a complete mystery to me.
Good. That was out of character, by the way.
So, well, I would love to get to know you all more. I understand some of you may not exactly be willing to be so forthcoming as I am. But, yet again, this is my city, quote unquote. I run it. I only take partial claim to it. So, for those of you, and he looks at each of you briefly as he says this, that would intend to kill me, remember, without a cat, the rats tend to come out. But enough with the dramatics.
About time. Jeez.
So you guys are here
Sorry.
from.
Sorry. I wasn't trying to interrupt you.
Oh, you're fine. I enjoy a little bit of rapport. It's not often with the twits in this city. I get that. Speaking of twits, your friend here has informed me that you are here to deal with Ivan.
Yes, I did mention that, and I believe you made me a rather compelling counteroffer.
Well, I made one offer so far. I do have a second. But that is up to you all. It depends on how dirty you're willing to get your hands.
I have
mean,
prestidigitation.
I enjoy you.
don't think that's what he meant.
It's not,
Oh.
but I enjoy you. I want you to know this.
I smile at him, like, ear to ear.
So, well, my first proposition, you guys don't have to decide now on the sending of the letter to the council. That you don't have to decide now. The other
What
task.
council?
You aren't from here, are you?
Nope, not in the slightest.
That makes sense.
Do I know what the council is?
Yes. Anyone who has been here long enough, you know the council is the individuals that run the entire world. They're the ones that make dealings between every country. They're essentially the ones that deal with all the trade issues, law issues that happen internationally.
Would you say that calling them the UN is a fair real-life equivalent?
Yes,
or no?
actually.
They'd probably be more overreaching than the UN.
Oh, very much
Oh,
so.
I'm sure. But
Very
like, it's a
much
good
so.
analogy.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is a
it
good
is.
analogy. Very much so. So, Treek, you would know who they are.
Okay.
All I ask
The
is you...
monastery would have to avoid it, right? So I would know it.
Yes.
Okay.
All I asked with the letter, you do not open it. You deliver it to the council. That is all. And
Does it have to be handed directly to one of them, or could we hand it to their secretary, their handler?
Directly to one of them, preferably. Preferably the Warforged, known as...
Ooh.
1 second. Where are you? Where'd you go?
I'm
Oh,
still
Speaker.
here.
I'm
The
invisible,
Warforged
you
known
can't
as
see me.
Speaker. They are
Okay.
the advocate for the Silver Dragon, Sisoth.
So
Okay.
would you be arranging our meeting, or would we have to figure that out on our own? Obviously, look at us. We're not
Oh
we're
no,
not
I can.
politicians.
I will give you a second letter, essentially giving you an audience. But yet again, the first letter I need handed, preferably directly to speaker.
I mean, I have no problem with this, but out of curiosity, what does this letter contain?
I think the point is we're not supposed to know.
Well, for sure. But I just want to make sure I'm not delivering any kind of, I don't know, rust-inducing poison to someone whose body is entirely metal.
Let me phrase this for you. I have no qualms with the council.
That's all I need to know.
I have no reason to attempt to assassinate any member.
He'd
The
be
only
able
one
to
I have a
buy
problem
better.
with is technically the advocate for here, but that's just because they took my job.
He'd
But
be able to buy
I
better
see.
assassins than us. That's for sure.
exactly.
Insight
Well,
check
Yeah.
on
True,
if he
true.
took his job or he just wants the job.
Go ahead and roll insight.
That's an 11. Never mind.
Can I roll insight as well?
Feel free.
Regardless of an insight check, I'm going to assume this means that he is actually the previous representative.
He is not.
um,
There was a bidding between the two for speaking.
Oh, that's fine, but I'm still, that's the way I choose to interpret this
Valid.
as my character. So you just have friends in high places and you're looking for a messenger. I feel like
Essentially,
I
a messenger
could...
that I don't have to worry as much. I'll phrase this nicely. And yet again, I am very upfront. A messenger that does not seem to have any ties that I need to worry about to any of my political enemies, from what I know of
Right.
those of you that I do know. Those of you that I don't, you seem to have stayed off the radar for long enough that you don't have any qualms. But also, if I'm being honest, those you also aren't important enough where if I had to eliminate you because you decided to betray me, it'd be of any issue. If you understand my meaning. But
And yet
That
you feel the need
tracks.
to threaten someone upon meeting them.
I was
mean-
actually going to ask, did I see T like shooting daggers at him with her eyes this whole time he's been talking?
give me a perception check.
Would my 21 passive perception see that?
Yeah, you see T is very much
I got 14 passive, but
I like T better
roll
now.
as well. 19.
19. Yeah, you can very much tell T is not dealing with any of this dude's bullshit. And he very clearly knows it. So, well, that task we can table for now. That one we don't have to decide. The one I do need you all to decide on is that buffoon out there was complacent in the dealings of the mine. He signed off on the deals. I can't have that kind of thing happening here.
Well, if you keep him around, you will end up with more individuals like us showing up.
Or my other less humane dealings in the city would come up because of idiots like him. I'm not saying there's line I have. Genocide, child labor, and straight murder for no reason. All lines I will not cross.
Just to be clear, you just want us to get rid of him for you?
Whatever means necessary. I already know who is next in line. It is his secretary. His brother was intelligent enough to put her next in line within the business after his brother. He thought she could keep him in line. Knowing what I found out from the city guard, from Asmar, I would like him removed from his position.
So
Then do it yourself.
Too sloppy.
I mean,
But, more importantly,
the issue with that, at least in my opinion, is if he takes him out himself, he creates a trail leading back to him. He just wants someone that he can quietly puppet. I think we can find a relatively amenable solution to this where we don't necessarily have to kill him. But if we leave this man to do it himself, I expect that's precisely what will happen.
oh, 100%, I will not tolerate what he did again. Yet again, if you're going to do shady dealings, at least be smart about it.
It doesn't matter if we kill him or not.
You could just throw him under the bus for everything that happened in the other city, and the guards should take care of him over there.
The only problem, the mine then gets seized by the government, and not by me.
Okay, then.
Which means I then lose my slice of the pie. I would like to keep that slice of pie. It is a very, very nice pie.
So, what I'm getting, correct me if I'm wrong or being too snide for you. You're a big, powerful man in this city, but you can't figure out how to deal with this little issue yourself without a bunch of misfits. No offense taken to the company.
None taken.
Nope.
To
I know what I am.
take care of this for you.
Let me explain this. You all already have a beef with him, correct? Meaning,
Not particularly.
let me rephrase this. You all have a reason to be trying to get him to step down from his position. Most of you are looking for the rest of what he owes you, or at least the mine owes you. Simple
We don't
enough
want
motive.
this to happen again. It's easy for you to have this person removed from power and have the next person come up.
See,
You don't have to kill
issue-
him. You don't have to maim him. Or are you too afraid to dirty your own hands?
Oh, no, not at all. The issue being, if I remove somebody from such a high position, then the people who are loyal to me fear for their own position, do they not?
From what I first met of you, you like fear. You thrive off of fear.
Only to those that I don't believe can fight back. Obviously, you've shown otherwise.
I'm sorry for laughing. It's just funny that you think that you thought that she couldn't fight back before.
Oh, seeing how sharp her tongue is, it proves me very wrong, and I respect that.
Then respect me by believing I won't do shit for you
That is
unless you give me a proper reason.
a reason to remove Ivan or a reason to work with me.
A reason to work with you. You know where I come from,
I do.
and yet you're willing to employ me.
Do you see a temple here?
I don't give a shit about the temple.
There's a reason.
I don't give a
there's not
shit
one
about a
here.
monastery.
There's a reason there's not one here. There's a reason you don't wear it.
Then
Contrary
give
to
me a
your own
reason to
beliefs.
trust you.
Let's just say, I have the evidence to start making steps forward in your little crusade. We'll call it that.
You're gonna need a lot more than that.
Oh, I didn't say it was everything. But it's no offense. a little more than most others have done.
While they're talking, can I lower my goggles over my eyes and cast Detect Magic?
Yes. So you cast Detect Magic. You see no magic on him, but you very clearly see magic coming from behind Carr as you see a literal invisible individual standing there. They are not unseen servant. They are a massive individual holding back Carr.
So, I'm sorry, meta question. They did grapple him, technically, which means they can't have cast a normal invisibility spell.
It is not. You are correct.
Okay. Because I have invisibility, because Sarah has invisibility, she would understand that that's not what that person was using.
Correct. He is not using normal invisibility. But you can see that he is magically invisible. Let me rephrase that.
Okay.
Carr, you feel the hands lift off you.
I'm going to take a moment to lean down and pluck out the final remaining bolt lodged in my flesh before dropping it into what I presume is a rather plush carpet.
As you go to drop it
And
stops midair. If you don't mind. You see, he walks over and Orion puts his hand on you, Carr, and your wounds start to seal. I wouldn't like too much blood on the carpet. Not easy to get at. You see the bolt kind of go over towards the fire and get tossed in. You all clearly see this.
In response to him saying like, "Oh, I don't want too much blood on my carpet," I respond with a mildly sarcastic, "Well, if you must, because I don't like too much blood being outside of me."
Yeah, the chair's fine. I intend to get that one reupholstered soon.
I just roll my eyes slightly. Okay, so you want us to do something about him. You haven't sold everyone on the idea yet. Am I still keeping up with the conversation, or is the blood loss getting to me?
No, you are correct as far as I can tell. I assume none of you are. How's this? You guys aren't sold on Ivan. At least removing him. I will give you 3,000 gold for that task. Plus whatever you are owed from the mine. I will take it out of the coffers for them. As well as information towards whatever you seek that I can provide.
Well, now you've piqued my interest.
Yet again, I know what some of you... go ahead. I know some of you.
This motherfucker.
Some of you, I have no clue who you are.
Fuck, I'm not doing good insight. Never mind.
Yeah. What was your insight check?
It was a 12.
He doesn't seem to be telling you lies, but he is very much using pretty words and trying to get you to align with him. Essentially, is what he's doing. He's not lying. He's not like feeding you bullshit, but he is using pretty words. He is essentially putting out sugar with the medicine. Is what he's doing. That's how I'm gonna phrase that, because I think that analogy works.
Before we accept any offer from you, would we be able to convene? Because we have been traveling together for a little while.
Of course.
But I don't think we are all okay with what you're offering.
Not a problem at all. Do you mind if I leave an arcane eye just to make sure you guys aren't stealing anything? Is that fine?
To look, but not to hear.
No, hence arcane eye.
You can take your
oh no,
with you.
He'll come with me. You see the doors automatically open. He's coming. Don't worry.
Just give us 5 minutes, please.
Not a problem. Just come open the door when you guys are ready. You see, he walks over and you see he presses a button on his desk, and you see a massive sigil appear above the desk, looking at you guys. And he walks out the door. You also hear the loud footsteps of the invisible individual walk out as well.
So, a couple of you have something to say.
I mean,
And
I'm of the opinion that. Okay, sorry. I thought you were opening the floor. Continue.
Oh, I was gonna say that if you don't want to share, I'm willing to ask the question, but you can go ahead.
I'm of the opinion that making someone disappear is a far better alternative than standing aside and letting them be murdered. Anybody disagree?
I don't care what happens to the dude. I truly don't.
I was gonna
Neither
say
do
I
I.
don't think that's the extent of the argument here.
So what you're hung up on then is just the personality and general demeanor of our potential employer. I'm
He's a
just trying
pretty
to make sure
man.
I understand.
He's a pretty man who knows how to get what he wants. He knows where I come from. I need a guarantee he won't send me back. 'Cause if I do, it won't end well.
I mean,
And I can't go near the council.
That may prove to be an issue.
Everyone on the council. Yeah. My family isn't exactly on their best behavior.
I can understand why you would be hesitant to go see them then. Okay.
And if he can tell who I am just by looking at me, the others will too. Appearance doesn't mean shit.
Fair enough. So what means do we have to extract some sort of a guarantee from him to maintain your anonymity? And at the same time, we're going to have to remove you from any sort of direct interaction with council members. Is that what I'm understanding?
In a nutshell.
Okay. Anybody else? Thoughts? Reservations?
We could do the one job for him and tell him to jog on the other.
I mean, but which one job? Because we have issues with both of them.
We have the way that I'm understanding it right now is that we have an issue with doing the council job. Getting rid of this guy is here and there.
Okay. Okay. So at least we can all agree on that point, correct?
Yep. The dude tried to commit genocide.
Yeah, which is generally bad form.
So, if we just pass on the job for the council, because we aren't gonna risk you getting hurt over this. At least I'm not.
I mean, that all checks out to me. Fair enough.
I mean,
If
I'd
we-
love to see what he had, but
If we were to do the council job, what if we split the party?
I mean, realistically, if it's as simple as delivering a letter, only one person need enter the council building to deliver it. It could be any one of us. It wouldn't have to be all of us.
wait, you can modify your memory, right?
I certainly can.
Then you can go because one, you haven't really seen all of my face. Two, you can remove whatever you saw.
That's true. I could extract my memories of you.
Or to
And as
someone
long
else
as
who
you
has.
hold on to them, I can put them back afterwards.
That's if everyone else is okay with it. I'm not going to speak for everybody.
If
I
we're
have no real qualms.
if we're following through with accepting the job, then as long as you guys feel all right with it. I mean, I just play the flute and dance around looking pretty.
Oh, you're
I
much more
do-
than a pretty face.
I
I mean,
do
I'm not
need
sure
something
how
from
much
him.
more, but a little.
I'm also a sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer. I do need something from him guaranteeing he won't say anything about me. If he
Okay.
doesn't, I walk away.
That seems understandable. That feels fair. I think we have our negotiating points then.
After he says that, I walk over toward the door and put my hand on the handle. Are we ready?
Much as we'll ever
We're all
be.
ready.
So
I open the door.
You open it, and you see a bunch of people have started to meander over towards him, and he seems to be entertaining people. If you all don't mind for a brief moment, I just need to go handle some minor business quickly. Thank you all. And you
Minor
see,
business.
Yes, the pun was not lost on me.
I'm glad.
Nah.
You see a bunch of people kind of try to follow him, and he goes, "No, no, stay out here, everyone. It's issue of an intruder. Don't worry, I will handle it. Thank you." He walks back in, and you hear the loud footsteps, and then the door closes by itself. So, verdict, my friends?
We need some assurances as I walk back over to the group.
Of course, you see he walks back over to the desk and turns off the arcane eye.
I put my hand out toward T.
I need major reassurances that you will not rat me out to any part of them or to the council. Because when that's getting dropped off, I will not be there.
So you're taking both jobs?
If
If, of course.
you agree for some protection.
I assume you just mean... God, I'm going to say this wrong. Anonymity?
Anonymity.
Thank you. Thank you. I
Anonymity.
cannot say that word. It's so bad. Is that all you need,
to
or do
remain
you need,
anonymous.
or do you need like additional protection?
I mean, I feel we can manage our own protection in
Hence,
the
I'm
physical
making
sense.
sure that that's all you meant.
I need you to swear somehow, some way that where I have been or where I'm going will not get out to them by you or by anyone here. Staff, invisible or otherwise.
Not a problem. Would you prefer written, blood, or arcane? I can also do divine. I prefer not divine. Means we have to technically get the dragons involved. I don't like doing so.
Yeah, no.
So I think we have an
I
agreement
think
then.
arcane should be just fine.
I was thinking arcane or blood, but we'll go with arcane.
Alright, no problem. You see he claps twice, and you see the individual appears, and they are like obnoxiously large Goliath, like terrifying. Like I think almost. Let me see. I have them written down. They're about 8'6".
Jesus.
Andre, if you don't mind pulling out the parchment and paper for me. The reason he has to remove the ring is he can't get into any of the things with it on. You see Andre kind of walks over and he pulls out a
Andre's
large
giant.
chest. Thank you. I'm glad
Can I-
somebody realized my joke.
Can I?
I mean,
do
it was
an-
pretty obvious. I
Andre
didn't think it needed to be stated.
Can I do an insight check on Andre? Like, how strong does he seem compared to us?
Yes.
Like level or strength?
Physical, how strong does he look?
Give me an insight check.
That's an 8.
Oh,
It's not going strong today.
I mean, you're pretty sure you could take him.
God.
You see,
Fair
he literally picks up a bookshelf, moves it to the other side of the room, and then starts messing with a safe, and he opens it to pull out.
Can I memorize the safe combination?
You can
With my
certainly
21
try.
With my
No.
21 passive insight,
No.
perception. Damn it!
No.
What do I have to roll?
You need to roll me a perception check.
That's
I
fair.
would like to perception this too, because I'm
It's a
keeping an eye on
17.
him.
It's not gonna work. 17.
23.
Oh,
You're pretty certain of most of the numbers. You miss out on one, but you're pretty sure you have pretty close to the safe combo.
Just give me some
It's-
numbers.
The first number is 23, and the last number is 6. You're missing
So
the
I'm missing
middle
the
number.
middle number. Okay.
And it is out of a 50 number dial.
oh, yeah, 50 tries if we ever come in here.
You have 50 tries within that time limit.
Yep.
2 seconds.
No, I'd give you more than that.
I
But
cast knock and open the safe. I joke.
Was about to say, God damn it, don't you dare.
you see, he pulls out parchment and a very ornate pen. So, you see, Orion kind of flicks the pen, and as he starts to write across it, there anything else you all want to know about me, or that you're willing to disclose about yourselves, maybe? I mean, I do like to know who's in my employ, other than
I know
obviously.
that sharing is caring, but we don't care about you.
You know what?
I mean,
Freak from his straightened face gets a slight smirk hearing that from freaking from Camilla.
I don't think your fathers would agree with that comment. He looks directly at you, Treek.
Oh,
Treek will just look at you and say,
the
"Yeah, they
plural
would.
is the
Nice
part
try."
that gets me.
It was more of a "I know who you are" comment, boy.
And that was more of a good try. I'm not scared of that.
get Ben.
Okay. We all have big penises here. Sit down.
I mean, I wouldn't say big; it's average, but hey.
Mine's nope.
Still probably taller than me.
Well,
He looks at you. I know nothing about you, but I enjoy you as well. The ones I don't know anything about, I enjoy more. It's weird.
Good for you.
Except for the silent one in the back. He unsettles
I
me.
mean, I've only recently
These-
got to this world, so I expect no one to know nothing of me.
Which one? 2 of them have been silent.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
Cyrus, do you say anything?
V has just been face palming hard since the penis comments.
Well, I didn't know if you said anything when he said the silent one.
No, it doesn't acknowledge that. Just
Okay.
not really in the mood for dick talk right now. Sorry.
Fair enough.
Okay,
And that's why
we'll
you're
talk
not my
about it
preferred
later.
one. He finishes writing up the contract. So, just because, yet again, I am a kind individual, I'll let you know what I know about each of you. Which, for you, he points to Therius, Sarah, and Kay. I know nothing. You are all kind of oddities here. The rest of you, I know exactly who you are, at least to a point. I don't know everything, but I know a bit. My sources are good. But the contract's here, and it does not just protect you. He looks over at UT. It does protect all of you.
So we're all expected to sign.
No. I am assigned.
It's
for you all to
sort
read.
of an NDA for us, or
Yes.
for him in regards to us.
Correct.
Okay.
None of you have to sign, but so you all can see I have clearly signed. And actually, I do need at least your names. Those of you I don't know. Just so, because that's the only way the contract works.
I forgot
I'm just
to use
gonna.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna like slyly eye over at the fairy in the room before looking back up at him, just to be certain. You aren't a fae, perchance, are you?
I mean, I have wings, but I'm more celestial.
Well, you know what they say. It's always dangerous to give your name to a fae.
He's not lying.
I think, barring that, you can call me Car.
Oh, I know you.
Oh, for sure. But,
It's the fairy.
this is...
I need the fairy. I need that weird dragonborn that's been oddly silent. And the very articulate one. I just need your names. That's all I need. And yet again,
My name is... Go ahead.
And yet again, also, he snaps, and you see Andre comes over and signs it as well. We're both under non-disclosure. Your identities are safe with us.
I must do an introduction. Darius will cast Dancing Lights, as he did before.
Bastard.
Look, I can't be at the computer right now because I have to be away from the room because Cooper's being loud.
You want me to roll a d20 for you?
I'll get it in a second.
I was gonna say I have a d20 right here for you.
I start softly playing my pan flute.
Oh, that's an 18. You're good, Rob.
Not the slide whistle?
Okay.
I rolled my big scary metal dice for you, even.
Oh, I thought about playing the
Thanks.
kazoo and really fucking this thing up.
Thank you for not.
Continue on. Rob.
Darius, at your service.
For 2 jobs.
He writes your name.
Yes.
Do you other two?
Does it have to be a real name or can it be an alias?
I don't need to know anything about you, my friend. And he smirks at you.
Okay.
Let's
I
just
don't
say,
smirk
let's just say, I know a little bit about the doctor.
His question still stands.
I do need your real name, preferably.
Would you like us all to cover our ears?
No. My name is Sarah, the Overture of Gloom.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
And you, my silent friend in the back. I can tell you're uncomfortable here, and I apologize. But it's the only way I can guarantee you guys were never here.
I'm assuming he still can't speak.
Wiz, are you
I
good?
don't know. Yeah, he hasn't said anything.
I know, Wiz has been silent this whole time.
No, don't
I
notice
just-
that.
I thought it was me. I forgot. It was...
Don't
Oh, it
notice
was
me.
just-
Go away.
Hey,
We all knew you were here.
Wiz,
No.
talk to the scary man.
Fuck the scary man.
He's not scary.
he's
That much.
intimidating.
I was gonna say, Andre is the
It's not
scary
really
man.
intimidating.
I was just
He's
vibing.
charismatic.
I was just enjoying the show.
No,
Valid.
talk
I'm glad
to
you
the
did.
man.
So, your name?
Carpathicus. If you can spell it correctly, that is.
Eh,
Some people have issues with that.
He starts to attempt it. Nope. Go ahead.
Just put down K if you'd like.
If I can't take V for our silver
Vendetta.
dragonborn here, you think I can take K?
You could take T.
I didn't.
No, I mean you can take T.
What?
We've been roasting him all day. Why does nobody get my jokes?
Treek's not paying attention to shit, so he doesn't understand what you're trying to say.
If you think he took T's name, each of you, as you go up and look, you can only see your own name.
Oh.
No.
Aw, no spoilers? Dang.
Boo.
It's like I knew what I was doing or something.
For
no
once.
Damn,
spoilers.
magic contacts.
Sounds horrible.
That sounds fucking amazing. Thank you. I was actually worried about that. I'm like, oh shit.
It's like I have an idea of what I'm doing.
Surprise.
Since when?
It's your name.
Just
Ouch!
once.
Ouch! I mean, by that standard, Sean did know me in the military, so by that standard, I
Anyway.
can't deny that.
Yep.
But
Go up and write it out.
alright. So, both Andre and I have signed. Now, either I can wipe your memories, and you will have no memory of what each of you said. As I'm doing to all the individuals out there. They won't remember you guys coming in.
Feels like there's an or in that statement.
Or, y'all can remember everything said here. Outside of, obviously, the mission. I will keep that there. That is your discretion. But, yet again, no one will remember you being here, except for myself and Andre. But we cannot discuss.
So, in order to be rid of your little problem outside, I need a forgery.
Forgery.
I changed my face back to the individual that he saw before.
Schwangeling.
Pretty clever.
So, what do you need a forgery of, my friend? He has a sly smirk.
I informed him that I was here to collect on a debt owed to me by his brother. I need a document made up that looks official enough. Considering he's drunk, he's probably not going to know the difference. And I could get him to leave the party with me in order to settle on this account.
Well, I do have some documents from his brother. Do any of you have the ability to forge documentation, or do I need to bring in a expert?
Uh, faking
Nope.
information is not really part of my skill set.
Shriek's not a liar, so no.
Not a problem.
DM question.
DM answer.
Is forging a document, would that be more of like a deception thing, or would that be more of like a hand?
It'd be a tool check.
Oh, okay, I don't have that.
Because I believe there's
Calligraphy tools.
calligraphy tools. Thank you.
There's
Okay,
calligraphy
gotcha.
tools and a forgery kit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't know what skill
I
that was.
haven't either.
Well, if you can give me about 15 minutes, I can have somebody here and a document forged for you all. Otherwise, go enjoy the party for a little while. Nobody will remember you come morning anyways. Might as well enjoy yourselves for the evening.
I changed my face back and then flipped my cloak the other way around.
Enjoy drinks, enjoy food. It's very good from what I've heard. Andre, can you bring me some of those nice little cheese crackers with the little bit of cinnamon on top? Thank you, Andre. And also, I do need you to bring me Torin. Please and thank you.
Cheese and cinnamon?
I have odd taste. What do you want me to tell you?
I mean, you could start with "I'm sorry" for that.
Damn it.
Don't knock it until you have tried it, my friend.
Knock, knock. I don't care.
So, yet again, about 15 minutes. My specialist should be here within 7 if he's not already drunk. Worst case scenario, I dunk his head in some cold water for a little bit. And then I'll have your document for you.
Okay.
You see Andre opens the door for you all and walks over to one of the elves that are serving the party, literally picks him up with the tray in his hand and starts walking him over to the study.
Do you allow smoking in your study?
I don't personally, but I mean, I've had Genasi in here a couple times, if you know what I mean.
I run out of the room.
Treek will also
Right
leave
after.
the room given the opportunity to.
Same with Ken.
So you
Now
all,
that the couch is cleared out, I make myself comfortable on the couch.
Darius is still there. 'Cause, like, I want to.
Oh, I'm definitely
it's
laying
too
across your
tempting.
lap if you're still there.
Darius? No, Mo, you do remember how
Crush
small
him.
Darius
I'm
is, right?
crushing him.
I was gonna say, Tharius is on the Panther.
Squeeze.
Darius is like, how big?
No, he's
Like
not
4
on the
inches?
couch.
Unless you're gonna try to lay on the Panther, which is probably not a good idea.
Snap, snap.
Ordered
What's
such
the
a
worst that
fluffy
could happen?
kitty. Okay.
So everyone else is anyone else staying in the study?
Nope.
I'm
Really?
going
Fucking
to.
not.
I'm working towards the exit.
I am also.
Right.
Treek
Party
wants
out.
to leave, and he is leaving.
I'm going to continue sitting in my chair that I was placed into, and just kind of survey the room, looking around. I mean, at least I got an audience, right?
Did you need healing, by the way?
I mean,
Ow.
it certainly wouldn't hurt, but
I think someone else needs healing.
I spit my tongue when I sneezed.
Ouch.
Ooh, ouch.
Tasty.
Upcast healing word to him.
Okay.
He gets 9
so-
points of healing.
Nice.
So the rest of you are leaving, correct?
I'm gonna take that as Tharius sneezing
Howdy.
as well, because he still had a beard of feathers.
Out the
fair
door.
enough.
So
Oh, you're right.
Treat,
I forgot.
V,
Yep.
T, and K are all headed out, right?
Oh, 100 fucking percent.
As you guys all go to leave, the individuals at the door hand you each a small bag and a bottle of champagne.
Shriek will refuse and walk out the door.
But you see the person that tried to hand you but
Nope.
I'll take it.
Touch me.
I'll grab it for him.
Excuse me?
I'll make sure he gets this later.
Not
I'm
happy
going.
right now.
So you have 2 bottles of champagne and 2 boxes.
What's in the box?
That wasn't like
I
touch me
know.
of disgust. That was like
I don't
touch
care what's
me,
in the
like,
box.
Could be
just
Stop
want-
touching me.
It
I want to
could,
say
it could
this.
be
That wasn't like
your
don't
wife's
touch
head.
me in like disgust. It was don't touch me in like I'm panicking. Do not touch me. I might panic more.
Don't touch me. Get away, heathen.
Yeah, no.
V and K, are you guys taking your bottles and boxes?
Sure.
V looks very confused by the gesture, but will take a bottle and a box.
A parting gift from the host, they say when you kind of look at them questionably.
Right.
Fucking part.
Do I owe you something for this?
Face.
No, it's as guest of the host. We do this for all party guests.
Oh.
Oh, now we're considered guests.
Did you say that out loud?
That's why Treek just fucking
As
leaves.
she's leaving, yes.
I rolled a 5 on perception. They don't hear it.
Oh, now we're good.
She just does it in a
Spoiler
normal
alert,
voice.
they
She doesn't
assumed you
shout it.
were. They assumed you were, and that's the only reason you're getting these.
While we're in quote unquote rags. Okay.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
Fucking
Actual brag.
grr.
Whatever.
I can feel their animosity leave the building.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
100%.
yeah, Treek's animosity is through the fucking roof.
The 2 of you that are staying, or 3 of you that are staying in the room. You see he gets up, heads over to a file cabinet, and starts kind of rummaging through paperwork.
As you do. Supposedly.
So, the extent of my plan is to get him away from the party. Do we have a place we can bring him? I imagine he's going to have us bring him back to the office, and then we could make it look like a smash and grab, where he just got caught in the crossfire.
I mean, sure.
I've never done this before, by the way. Tell me if I'm doing it wrong.
I mean,
If you're faking
I've never
a crime,
done
it's not
anything
bad.
quite this organized, but I have some experience.
Well, this late at night, nobody's going to be at the office. If I tell him that he needs to settle up now and I name drop that I was talking to somebody with authority.
With authorita. Fair enough.
I figure as long as I whisper to him and nobody else can hear, who knows?
Yeah, it might work out well enough. I could see that being beneficial.
But I'm probably not going to be able to take this guy out on my own once we get him back to the office. And I think
I wouldn't-
everybody else just laughed.
Oh, that's fine. I will absolutely assist you if that's all that's holding you up at this point. I have no qualms with making those guilty of attempted genocide disappear.
Well, technically, he's more complacent than he actually did it, but complacency is just as bad. I think we can all agree.
You still have to carry the responsibility for the actions of your subordinates.
He signed the paperwork, so I agree. You guys see as he's kind of rummaging through the fireplace start to shift to the right, and you see a raggedy human walk through. Kind of like, very much looks like he has seen much better days.
Of
Ah,
course.
there's the man of the hour. And you see he kind of walks up. What can I do you for? And he kind of like tries to hide
I'm sorry
himself
for
quick when he sees the rest of you.
I'm sorry for interrupting, but did he take the arcane contract with us and put it back in the safe?
Not yet.
Okay.
That is our contract now. Thank you.
I mean, you can take it. He's not gonna yell at you for doing so.
This for my records.
I'm not trying to take it.
You see the individual walks up. He rolls up that parchment quick, kind of puts it to the side and pulls out 3 things of paperwork and a blank thing. Do your thing if you don't mind. And he goes to pour the man a drink. Anything for any of you, except for you, little one. I assume any kind of alcohol will beyond mess you up.
Most likely.
Oh, we give him alcohol in a little dropper. It's good. Great. Wonderful.
I don't have one on me. I apologize. But anything for either of you?
I could
Well, I'm
use a
pouring.
stiff drink.
I don't have a stiff one. I have a nice one. Champagne?
That's
Well-
a matter of opinion.
I suppose when needs must.
I mean, you can ask Andre if he'll share his scotch if you'd like.
No, I've felt those hands. I don't wish to feel them
I
again.
felt those hands. Jesus.
I sit up on the couch. Andre. Hey, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
You got some
Andre.
You see, he.
Hey, buddy.
You see, he goes over to the safe, pulls out this very ornate bottle of scotch. It's glass lined with silver vines around it. Pulls it up, pops off the top, pours 2 shots in the safe, hands you one. Kind of looks over at you, Car.
Take it.
You sure?
Well, I suppose if you're freely pouring, then it would be rude of me to not partake.
He pours another shot, and then you see Orion goes, "Fine, I guess I'll drink the champagne myself. No taste."
I use prestidigitation to chill my glass.
It feels nice and cold. You guys kick it back. It is strong. Not really a surprise considering, you know, who's serving you the alcohol. But it has very oaky flavor and hits like a goddamn truck.
Wonderful.
No con saves yet. But you see
Yeah.
he kicks it back, recaps the thing, looks over at Orion, and he goes, "Yeah, go ahead, put it away." He picks up the contract and tosses it in the safe. About 5 minutes later, if you guys aren't doing anything else, the individual who is making the forged documents finishes, heads back into his little tunnel to get out of the building. Those of you that are outside, where are you guys going? Are you standing just outside in the front? Are you guys going back to Hero Inn? What are you guys doing?
I'm going to the inn. I don't know about these guys.
I am also going to the inn.
Yeah,
Shouldn't we wait for the friends? What if they need backup or something?
Shriek's like fidgeting with his toy.
I mean, hey, listen. I trust me. I want to get out of here as much as you, but we should back up.
No,
and back
I know
them up.
I know what you're saying. I guess I'll stay until freaking Camilla comes out.
Just until they come. After that, we can leave.
Fine.
Fine, Dad.
Alright.
Fine.
Now,
She's
secondary
heartless, but
question.
she has a moral code.
Anyone inside sees Therius being fidgety.
You guys see. What's everybody's past perception?
Pretty sure mine's 11.
Let me rephrase this. Everyone that's outside. Sorry.
Oh, 21.
14.
Does Tom matter? Mine's only a 12.
So, because
I
I
don't see a
rolled
damn
shit. Wiz, you're the only one that doesn't see.
Exactly.
I rolled shit.
I'm busy in my notebook
You
right
see
now.
a very ragged individual hood up come out from the wall in a side building and start rushing downtown.
Can I make an insight check to see if I can see what triggered him to run?
Go ahead.
Please, insight for once.
Run, bitch!
Okay, 18.
He seems to. It's hard for you to tell because, one, you just see him coming from the building, but it seems like he just was in a hurry to get elsewhere.
Oh, then I don't care.
Not
you
my
rolled
monkey, not
low,
my circus.
If you rolled low, I was going to tell you he was stealing and planning to assassinate Orion.
Oh, then I would have freaking just let it happen. Either way, it's not my problem.
Not my pig, not my farm.
Technically, you don't get paid.
Treek is not caring about the cash in the slightest, if you can't tell.
True.
Valid.
Like half the party doesn't give a shit about
But once that individual leaves, Orion hands you, Camilla, the paperwork you need.
Okay.
Best of luck. You see Andre opens the door to let the three of you out. Now, if you don't mind, I do have people to entertain. I would prefer people not in my study without me here, since somebody decided to come in when I wasn't. Or when they thought I wasn't. Kind of eyeing you, Camilla, again.
I don't think you understand what I was doing, but sure, okay. You can give me dirty looks all you want.
Oh, it was not dirty. It was more coy, my friend.
Oh no, that was not a coy look. Especially when I was just looking for a window.
To the wall.
Damn it. Oh, okay.
I love that joke. Thank you.
As I moved toward the door, not quite inside of the door, I changed my appearance to the what was I last time? I changed into a tiefling.
I believe so.
Yes.
You are now.
It was a tiefling in a crushed velvet suit.
Yes.
And I
You
used
were
prestidigitation to do ornaments and a little crown.
What's this here about the artist formerly known as Prince being in town?
No, I'm the artist formerly known as Camilla.
Ah.
We stand the joke. Alright. So I'm assuming all three of you leave?
Indeed.
Right, so you head back out. You guys very clearly hear Ivan. He's very loud and obnoxious.
Does Ivan look over toward the door as we're leaving Orion's office?
He pays no mind to it. You see him once again bothering those women you saw him with before.
Those poor girls.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, those poor fucking. Oh my god.
They don't get paid enough.
I moved immediately in his direction with purpose.
What are the other two of you doing?
kind of move over toward the door, not to be like barring the way or anything, but just so I can casually meander out after them without drawing suspicion.
I'm just gonna go outside.
Alright. So you head outside, you find, as you do, like, the individuals that are handing out the party gifts kind of look at the panther, like, unsure what to do. Kind of like, do we give it one? Like,
Give the
what's it
panther a party gift, god damn it.
do you say anything, Darius?
Discriminate.
No. Darius is trying to be good.
That is a natural 20. They kind of, like, set the bag on his back, trying not seeing you there, kind of like, not crushing you or anything, but set it on the panther's back. But they don't put the bottle. They're like, I don't feel like we should give the panther alcohol. I agree.
Give the
Doesn't
panther
sound-
alcohol.
Doesn't sound like a
Coward.
good idea.
I mean, I guess I'll use Mage Hand to hold the box,
Panther
Benny.
lives matter too.
and I'm gonna surge because of Mage Hand.
Oh god.
God.
Do you need me to roll or are you good?
Fireball.
We all
Good.
blow up. 3, 2, 1.
Fireball centered on self.
Oh, no, we're fine. It's a 16.
It's time for this party to go out with a bang.
16. For the next minute, you regain 5 hit points at the start of each of your turns.
Oh.
So just go to
Not
max
bad.
health and you're fine.
I'm at max health, so yeah.
Yeah, well,
alright.
just gain more max health.
So, Camilla.
I move immediately over to where Ivan is.
Well,
Hey, Brian.
hello. What's up?
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna listen, but I'm not going to
Speak.
Leave your microphone open because that's weird.
yeah.
Gotcha.
That's fair.
Hi, friend. How are you? Do I know
Hello.
you?
You definitely do. I was talking to you earlier about settling this contract with your brother. I pulled the document out.
I had less than zero recollection of that.
Don't worry, I'll remind you. I spoke to Orion just a moment ago, and I
Who?
point toward the study door.
Oh, yeah. The party dude. Yeah.
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 He said you're welcome to return after you settle your business, but he would prefer that we do business elsewhere. And I need this settled.
Whoa. The hell?
Hello?
You
You
good,
good?
Brian?
I got server deafened. In my own
Oh.
goddamn server.
How the fuck?
Nice.
Ah, so that does work. No.
Fuck you! Did you do that, Liz?
No, I didn't.
Okay. I was like, you are
Wait,
like
that
the
was-
only person that can actually do that.
That would be fucking hilarious. Maybe someone out. I mean, can't you-
I was
can't
like,
not- you know,
suddenly
do it?
I'm like, I see the server deafened and I'm like, excuse you?
When the owner gets turned down.
Right?
So,
My domain now.
I mean, ladies, do you want to come? And they kind of go, no, we'll stay here. I think we'll wait. We'll wait for you. We'll have drinks ready. And he goes, do we have to do it this now? Like, I'm having a good time. And he like blatantly winks at you, but he thinks he's being subtle.
Oh, so sly.
either we take care of this now, or I send your lady friends away, and the alcohol away, and you away.
Ooh, yeah, threaten him. Threaten him.
Where's away?
Oh my god.
I rolled a 4 on insight. He has
Damn
no
it.
fucking clue that you're
He
threatening
is-
him.
prison.
He is too smashed
Why would
to
I go to
realize
prison?
what's happening.
Would I go to prison for having too good a time? And he kind of starts shaking, and everything shakes in an uncomfortable manner.
Truffle shuffle.
Oh, Lord.
That's what I was thinking.
Worse.
Too. I'm thinking truffle shuffle. Don't you look at me and tell me anything's worse than a truffle shuffle.
Think Blob from X-Men Origins doing the truffle shuffle.
I haven't
Wiggle,
seen
wiggle.
that, so that
That's
joke is lost on me.
Good. Don't watch it. Bad movie. But
Everything about
he-
that movie was.
he has no idea what you're talking about, Momo.
Would you like to settle this debt, or do you want me to get Orion involved?
Someone want to deal with him? Fine. You see, he claps
Fucking me
twice,
whenever I get
and
up in the morning.
you watch as you didn't realize this before. He lifts up, and you see under him is a small, very messed up magic carpet that lifts up like maybe 3 inches off the ground, and it looks like it's struggling.
Poor baby.
Oh Lord.
Oh, poor child.
I've never felt so bad for an inanimate object.
Same.
Cast a
His
spell on magic on it and just end its life.
His magic carpet's a mobile scooter.
Yes! Literally, yes! Literally, yes! Because I thought it was hilarious.
I'm imagining a magic carpet with a little handle, and then it's scootling along.
Little basket up top.
Anyway, I gestured toward the front door and I said, "Shall we just bring this to your head office?"
Yeah, that's fine, I guess. He starts to get sleepy, oddly, as the carpet moves. And he kind of sits down, like, he doesn't want to be standing drunk on the magic carpet.
I imagined he was sitting down already.
No, he was standing. Barely.
You just couldn't tell.
Christ.
Oh,
You kill this man. This character's gonna be fucking grateful if it can be.
You see, Car, you see them leave. As you both do, the people give you both a box and a bottle of champagne, which he immediately starts to open the champagne.
As they make their way past me, I'm going to kind of glance about to see if there are any eyes on me before casually making my way out behind them, maybe with a 5 to 10 foot gap between us.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception is this button.
That's this
Dirty
one
20.
right here.
You see both Orion and Andre are watching you all leave,
Well, that's fine.
but nobody
Okay.
else seems to be taking notice of you.
Well, as I meet their eyes, I'm just going to cast them a knowing wink and turn to make my way out into the night.
Orion gives you a coy wink back, because of course he does.
Sorry.
I was going to say that was a gag.
But yeah, the rest of you, are you standing like right outside the gate or off to the side?
Probably off to the side.
All right, you
'cause
guys.
We don't want to get yelled at.
You guys see.
As I
Go ahead.
get toward the gate, I'm going to sign to them, like finger to mouth, to be quiet, and then beckon them to follow. Trying to do it so he doesn't see me. I'm figuring he's buried halfway down that bottle by now.
Between the bottle and you see he opens up the box, and inside is a. You see he's already set aside a small glass bottle, like very small. A clearly perfume bottle, and a small thing of chocolates that he's devouring.
Can I use Mage Hand to take the perfume bottle if he set it aside?
Yeah. Also, spoiler alert, that's what's in each of yours boxes.
I mean, that's what's in 2 of Karina's boxes.
I'm sure she will not complain about chocolates and perfume. And more importantly, magical ink. But
Shriek doesn't trust all 3 of those things. Let's go.
Darius is just gonna go like, wait, there's chocolate in here? And basically
God.
dive into the box.
yeah, you find 3 nice pieces of chocolate.
Should you be eating that?
Probably not.
Then let's wait until we deal
As
with
his
this.
face is covered in chocolate. Probably not.
Basically,
So you do eat it. Confirmed.
yes.
So 1, you now have until you long rest. You have the haste spell on you.
Oh,
It
Jesus,
is
Ryan.
very sweet and rich. Spoiler alert, that's just because he's a fairy and that's how I'm dealing with his sugar rush.
No,
Okay.
I
God.
completely figured that.
But after 2 hours, you get 2 points of exhaustion.
Oof. Makes sense.
Ow.
Because that's when you'll sugar crash.
Yeah.
Ouch.
But otherwise, the chocolate is
It's the
absolutely fucking delicious. And you understand why Ivan is devouring it like it's his job.
Yeah.
You see him licking his
Right
food.
here, I'll
This
just-
is really good chocolate. You should try it. He's talking to you,
Yeah.
Camilla.
Don't worry, I'll have my share in time.
Oh,
let
good
us-
choice.
Let us settle our business. I
course.
continue following him.
Yeah, it takes you guys about 25 minutes to get through town, and then you get to where you know his office is from earlier. You see he kind of stops in front of it. The carpet exhaustingly drops.
Same.
Right?
Daily mood.
You see he kind of reaches back. Shit. Fuck. He starts feeling around himself.
Ew.
Where'd I put
He
them?
left the keys.
Oh my God.
I need to go get...
Perception check. Is there anyone around?
Yes.
Or
no, there is not. Sorry.
there's no one around? Cool.
No, because you guys have been following. There's no one around.
I tried when Camilla looks at me, I'll make a motion asking, do you want to start?
I'm going to just sort of scoot Ivan off of the carpet and pick it up and cast prestidigitation to clean it.
Oh, I've been meaning to get that dry cleaned. I've really been meaning to get that dry cleaned.
And then I'm gonna say, don't worry about it, and I'm gonna look toward Treek and I'm just gonna nod my head.
Treek
I'm just gonna go
motioning
get
for
the
everyone
keys.
to go.
As you're doing this, he goes, "I'm gonna go get the keys from my assistant," and he turns around and sees you all. Hi.
I'm afraid that won't be necessary. Hi.
Why?
Hello.
Do you have my keys?
You're gonna see a fairy just zipping all over the damn place. Because
Ping, ping, ping,
with
ping,
haste,
ping,
my
ping.
speed is doubled, and since I'm tiny, I'm 4 inches tall. I can move 30 feet in a turn.
You're going 60 feet.
And flying, especially.
Jesus
He
Christ.
created a
60 feet
human
of
bullet.
flying at 4 inches tall.
Oh, I don't get sleep. Does anyone get the spell? Anyone have sleep?
Nope.
So Darius is literally zipping all over the damn place right now.
Hey, fairies, do you have the spell sleep? Do fairies get that or no?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
Do you guys have my keys? Because I
So we're
think
doing
I
this
left
the
them on my
old-fashioned way.
dresser.
Let's see.
I mean, does anyone have the spell hit him over the head until he goes to sleep?
That's what I was looking and see what I have. Wait, I think you think you dropped them right behind you. I want him to turn around.
He completely turns around.
I'm going to beat the shit out of him.
Give me
with
an
a
attack
mace.
roll.
It's probably gonna miss. Yeah, that's a 5.
You go to swing, but he bends over. No, I don't see him.
We'll try again. I
well,
this to work.
I was gonna say, while he's bent over, I'm gonna take my great or my warhammer and smash him in the back of the head.
Oh, that works.
Give me an attack roll.
Oh, that was
Drink
damage.
Shan-
That wasn't an attack roll.
9 damage already.
Insta kill.
11. He's
11?
wearing clothes. It's fine.
He's wearing clothes.
Actually, you miss. He kind of like, as you go to swing, he stands back up. Nope. And your hammer hits the thing. Whoa, that was close.
Yeah.
Have you worked in the mines?
Whoa.
Have you tried working in the mines? I think you do really well.
Hold on. Karina wants to pressure point him to make him sleep.
I will need you to give me a medicine check.
Dun dun dun.
For you to remember
He got a 6.
proper one. A 6?
Oh, for the...
Yeah, you don't remember one. You kind of like press into his shoulder and he goes, whoa, at least introduce yourself. Oh.
God. Please. Someone.
I'm using vicious mockery right now. Fuck it.
You're doomed.
There's something better.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's mind sliver him.
Go ahead.
I can
Are we just straight up killing him at this point? Because I don't think psychic damage can be non-lethal.
I mean,
is that what you're
tell
doing?
that to the Mind Flayer dragon.
I meant to a normal person, first of all.
Well, I mean, they have non-lethal psychic damage.
He could just think he's hungover.
Irrelevant to the point.
Yeah.
Somebody attack him, or I'm using vicious mockery.
Can I do what Karina did because I have proficiency in medicine? Like, see if I can find the pressure point.
Isn't that a monk feature?
No, I don't.
It's not. I was going with it because it feels very monk. Oh. It feels very Naruto. Let's be real,
that's
Neji.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm just gonna cast catapult. Enough of this shit.
Can I? Can I just
look up strike technically?
No, okay. Kay's casting's the.
I'm just doing catapult. It's a dex save of 15. Enough of this shit.
He's drunk. He should have disadvantage and hopefully fail.
That's a natural 1.
Yes!
He's gonna knock him out though.
Roll damage.
I go to start insulting him, and then he goes flying straight up in the air. Oh.
Yeah. No, because I'm assuming you're throwing something at him, probably a stone or something.
Yeah, he's just like face palming, just flicks his wrist, and just the stone goes flying.
Right, roll damage.
I didn't say I was good at this.
Is 18
oh
total.
God, you could use me for frickin' catapult.
Yeah, you ping! It hits him square between the eyes, and he just falls backwards.
Just to be safe, I'm gonna check if he's actually just unconscious or if he's dead.
Oh yeah, full unconscious.
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna look around. So after that embarrassment that I helped cause, what now?
I pick up the magic carpet and start rolling it up.
Hmm. All right.
We should.
Treek's just gonna shudder when he sees you touch the magic carpet. I'm guessing Karina's done with the bathroom.
Carpet.
Yeah, I heard her sit back down.
Shook the carpet and ran.
Treek, I'm cleaning it.
That's
I'm
not
casting
why
mending on it as well.
It's not why it's not whatever. So how are we making him disappear?
I mean, you guys have already done half of it.
What's the other half? I'm not. I don't do this.
You don't do what?
Why don't we just make it look like a hit and run his office?
That's what I was saying before. We smash the doors in. We go in.
Do we need to smash the doors?
Maybe we make pretend like the person killed him and then ran off into the night.
Have I ever mentioned I could fit through a keyhole?
Are we killing him, or what is happening?
You hear Kind of like an obnoxious drunken snore.
Oh, I thought somebody snorted really hard for a second.
There's a dire
he's
wolf
got that
behind you.
obnoxious drunken snore.
He's definitely knocked out, but either we need to move him to somewhere where people aren't going to find him, or we need to kill him here and now.
I mean,
I would argue
I'm gonna
that
go
we need
ahead
to
and
move him
I'm gonna
first.
go ahead and just cast
I
Mind
like this
Spike
metal
on him.
die. It's stressful.
I mean, we got a panther here.
You could.
He could have
I
been
mean,
mauled by a
yeah.
panther.
Nobody saw you on the panther. That would be a good case.
You see the panther kind of licks its lip.
I mean, I'm tempted. If anyone has any objections, say now.
I mean, I think it'd be
I'm all
easier
for
to
the
get
plan.
rid of the body if we made less of a mess. So that's why I was just going to Mind Spike it.
Who needs to get rid of the body if it's a maul?
Yeah, if we're mauling
If he was
him,
mauled to death by a panther that's going to disappear at sunrise, then
There's no evidence.
Oh, that's right.
Especially if we all walk
I'm
away
just-
right now.
I start walking away with the carpet.
I start walking
Fair
away
enough.
as well because I was told, "Let's go."
All right, Julius, you're up.
The panther gives like a smirk and just bites into his neck, and you hear for a brief second before you hear the snap of his jugular,
Exsanguination.
and then he just starts devouring it, the body. I'm assuming
That's
all
a
of you
big
are
deal.
leaving.
100%.
I'm going to the end.
I'm going to. Actually, it's a shame that he left his keys. I would have loved to have a poke around and see what I could collect.
Oh,
Did I
well,
not
well.
say I could fit through a keyhole?
Yeah, I could help out with that one.
Have fun.
Well,
I'm curious too. We could do some things with this.
exactly.
If you guys want to go and take a peek in, we'll see you guys later.
Yep,
All right.
We'll meet you up at the end.
I mean, I'm not leaving him by himself, so he points to Julius.
Julius kind of looks at you like bloody maw, kind of smiles, like delicious.
Good boy.
As I'm
Hey,
walking,
You're drunk now.
He hasn't gotten enough
Does
of the
it
blood, but
transfer
probably.
like that?
I mean,
It's tipsy.
if his blood alcohol level is that high.
Is high enough. Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
pretty sure it is.
So I will also make this reference to Dimension 20, where there were vampires that got kids drugged up and then would suck their blood just to get high off it. So
that was a
I mean,
theme in a lot of different shows.
well, that's just where I know
Can't
it.
save for my panther.
Nah, he good.
Okay.
If he devours the entire body, might have to deal with it.
I think
Yeah.
he is going through.
But
After I
anyways,
think
let's.
I'm far enough away, I'm going to change my appearance back to Camilla.
So, the three of you are staying. Darius, V, and Car, right? Anyone else staying?
Nope.
Okay.
He's gonna look at the body uncomfortably and just like whisper to himself, "Master, I don't know what to do
I
about
tried to be
this."
good.
And then take his leave.
I tried to be good, but that sugar got into me.
Speaking of, so you go get into the keyhole, and immediately your brain and body kind of start like going, ooh, press everything. And it takes you a little bit to actually get it undone. So K and Car, or V and Car, you guys are kind of standing out there waiting a bit, and you just hear the ping, 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 ping for about 2 minutes, and then you finally hear it click.
Alrighty then.
And you see the door open up.
Shall we?
Indeed, we shall.
After you.
I figured it wasn't Brian.
I make nothing standard here.
I'll take a step into the office, house, whatever it is.
You see, the front end feels very much like kind of an entrance to an office building. You see a U desk and a couple of basic plants. But you do see a door on the right and a door on the left. The one on the right has a blank space that you can tell a nameplate was on, and the door on the, I think I said right first, right?
You did. So the door on the left.
Left says Ivan.
Well, that's a little sad. We trying to get into Ivan's?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I will walk up to the door. Is it unlocked?
It is unlocked.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, they didn't think people were going to break in.
Sometimes it's that easy.
You open the door and you see there is food remains everywhere. It is not a very nice looking place.
Lovely.
You see some paperwork strewn about on the desk and a couple of things in the back, mainly just some measures and a couple of different ores, and you see samples. They're clearly labeled from different mountain areas, and some of them are mine names.
I mean, these are core samples, I suppose, not any kind of actual ore?
Most of them, there are a couple ore samples that V you would recognize from being over at the whatchamacallit, the stand earlier.
Okay. So is it a similar array to the stand, like same stuff, or? Okay.
I mean, I think we should
I mean, the
take
guy's
whatever has value, right?
yeah,
It's
he's
not
not
like
really.
he needs it anymore.
Yeah, no, yeah, you see, yeah, I like the way you think.
Don't take too much.
I mean, no, but like some of the, the minorly expensive stuff, no one will notice that. There's some rocks, right? Yeah, rocks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
No one's gonna notice if you make a few nuggets of silver disappear.
So should we have the Julius make claw marks on the door?
I feel like it's believable that he could have gotten attacked leaving the building.
To put on the inside of the door.
Yeah, sure. Whatever floats your boat. I don't know.
So that way it'd make it more believable that the door's not broken down. And
Well, the
stuff's
door
missing.
wasn't broken down. The door was left open because he met his unfortunate end as he was opening the door to leave.
Yeah, so claw marks on the inside of the door. Okay.
All right. So you guys take a couple of small pieces of gold ore. There is also a couple of iron ore and copper. If you guys would like to take that, I know you said you wanted the gold mainly.
Yeah, I think there's no reason to take all of it. But I'll grab one piece of iron ore because you never know when you'll need iron powder for a spell.
Fair enough.
All three of you give me an investigation check, please.
Okay.
23.
I've got a dirty 20.
9.
So, Car and V, as you guys are kind of looking around, notice a couple of things. One, the paperwork on the desk, some of it clearly states a couple different things that draw your attention to it closely, including a refined contract with the Duragar, which on closer inspection you realize is essentially forcing them to work for the mine for a very measly wage, from what you can tell, from what you know of the world.
I mean, I think I would just casually tuck that into my robe as I'm examining, like as I'm passing through, just pick it up and tuck it away.
You also see a contract with a mining company in Durace, which is the on the opposite continent, and also something that immediately flags your attention, V. A contract for certain chemicals that have been recently found in the silver mines to up towards Aresta, which you would know is your home city.
Okay.
Which immediately flags your attention.
Like they're being sent there?
Yes.
Okay.
As part of a contract.
But I mean, I'll be holding on to that document if possible.
Well, I don't think there's anyone here to stop you.
Fair enough. Okay. Do we have everything we need, good boys?
Yeah. I imagine
Only unless you want to cause a little more destruction.
I'm not opposed, but I think we've done enough tonight.
I
Fair
mean, I know how much you love your mischief. If you feel the need, by all means.
Put a whoopee cushion on the secretary's chair. The correct answer.
Basically.
Also, on you guys' way out, you see in the garbage can a plate with his brother's name in the garbage. A door plate that clearly was from the other door.
I mean, do we care to go digging about in the secrets of a dead man, or should we leave it to rest?
Technically, you already did.
Shh.
I'm sorry, I couldn't
Another
resist the
dead man.
joke.
I mean,
he's not wrong.
No, yeah.
You know, it's possible that we can learn more about our employer by finding out more about his late employees.
That was what I was kind of hoping to find here, but...
Well, he did say that this one's an idiot, and his brother was the one with the head for business. We should probably expect that he would have most of the important documents.
True. I'd just be worried he's been dead. They might have cleaned out his office already. We could check, but...
I mean, you're right. They could have. But I feel like it doesn't kill anyone to take a look, hopefully.
No, yeah, you're right.
I mean, we kind of did kill someone to take a look.
Fair enough.
We didn't kill nobody. If anyone asks, we didn't kill nobody.
I didn't kill anyone.
No, we didn't kill
no
nobody.
part in this.
You got it. He's got it.
I mean, technically, none of us did.
That's what I'm saying. You got it. We're all
exactly. We're innocent. We are all innocent and just happen to be here.
We're just investigating what could have happened to the poor man outside.
Precisely.
Anyway, let's go look at the dead brother ship.
Absolutely.
So as you go to
So,
enter this one is locked.
See? Makes sense.
Allow me. I would like to try to unlock the door.
Give me with lockpicks.
Yes, I do have these
Give me a
tools.
tool check.
That's Dex and proficiency, right?
Yep, if you're proficient in it, yes.
I have no idea how to roll that in
Just roll a d20,
Just
add your
roll
dex,
Dex, and then
Do you have sleight of hand as proficient?
I have sleight of hand expertise.
Okay, never mind then. Roll a dexterity check, like
And
any
then
of
add
your
your-
things
add
that
your
you're proficient
proficiency.
in.
Okay. Oh, that's 11.
It takes you a little bit, but you do end up opening it. The DC was only an 11.
Oh.
It wasn't a
okay.
hard DC. You pop it open. This office is very much pristine. When you compare the two brothers, you can tell which one kind of cared about the business. Inside, you do also see a large safe in the corner. But you don't see paperwork strewn about. You do see a one of those things that holds separate docks. I can't remember what they're called. File sorters that go on a desk. You find those with a couple different ones. Each one is labeled very specifically. There's one of them is a contract for Freyfar. One of them is a contract for the Umbra, and one is a contract with Skice.
I mean, I feel like at this point, he's definitely got the more valuable information. But how large is this safe in the corner?
Probably about 5 feet tall, and about 3 or 4 feet wide.
So probably something to the tune of like a 1,200-pound safe then. Or more.
Easily.
Okay. What do you think the odds are that you can crack that? Or do you think it would be best to try and find a magical solution to it? Because I'm sure whatever he has that's actually worth knowing is going to be stored in there.
I mean, is there any harm in trying?
I don't believe so. I'm gonna go ahead and move back towards the front door to keep an eye out and make sure that there's no guards or anyone in the area.
As you do, you see a woman come up to start walking up through the thing, and you see Julius kind of look at her confused and with blood dripping down his face. She screams at the top of her lungs.
It's time to go.
That sounds like a problem.
Are there any windows in here?
You do not see any windows in this office. There were windows in Ivan's office, though.
How far is the doorway from where we are in this office?
The front door or the door you're
the front door to this whole office space?
You've probably got about a maybe 40 foot between where you guys are and that front door.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna go ahead and, not necessarily yell, but say in, a decently loud voice. In case you missed that, I think it's time we get out of here. Is there anyone else that I can see on the street, or anyone like opening their windows to look out?
You see a lot of lights in the areas start turning on.
Okay.
And I'm
So
glad I
I'm
combined
gonna
both the
go
rules.
ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Alter Self, and I'm going to choose to change my appearance so that I look like a wood elf, or yeah, like a wood elf in shabby clothing and whatever. And uh, I'm going to step out onto the street, glancing around. Um, does it still seem clear, or does it seem like there's a lot of people moving this way?
There you can clearly hear people moving this way, a lot of shouting and stuff. What are the two of you that are in the room doing? I'm assuming you're both running out.
I am flying out,
Oh yeah, you know what I meant, smartass.
and I'm gonna be flying up after I get outside.
You
It's
said
not like I'm
there,
a glowing fairy, so no one can really see me.
you said there was a window in the other office we were in, right?
Yes.
Then he's probably. I would say. V's probably gonna try to run over to the other office, and preferably not be seen by anyone who might be peering into the office. We left the front door open, I think.
Nobody seems to have focused on that yet.
Okay, I'm running over there and I'm jumping out that window.
Give me a dexterity check.
I think
Or
everyone's gonna be focused on the
acrobatics.
panther instead.
Natural 2024.
Yeah, you swift, like, full, like, dive out, tuck and roll out, and you realize you're in a dark alley right now.
Running the opposite way.
Alright, so that means you're going to be heading towards, technically, you're going to be heading back towards the marble.
That's fine. I'm just gonna try to stick to the shadows, the alleyways, anything that will not be like a common road guard might be traveling down.
Alright, Car, you use disguise self and are just kind of moving away.
Yeah, so I paused by the doorway to make sure, or like the corner of the building to make sure that there wasn't like my compatriots wouldn't be caught inside. But after seeing the fairy disappear and hearing the most graceful window shattering dive I've ever heard in my life, I'm just going to casually start whistling and turn the corner uh, down the alleyway of the building, or the alleyway next to the building. And I'm not going to follow directly behind. Instead, I'll follow for like a street or two before veering off on a hard left, just to put me in a different direction. After all, don't want to all get caught at once.
Alright, I need all three of you to give me stealth checks at advantage.
17.
18.
Oh, 15.
None of you seem to be seen as far as you can tell.
I
But
hope not.
you guys loop up around the marble. Are you guys heading back down towards to the chisel?
Yeah, so I'm going to, like, I presume there's still taverns open at this hour?
Yes, all three of the inns are open.
Well, I just mean any tavern on the street.
Yeah, there are a couple small taverns.
Okay, because I'm just gonna walk into one and make an excuse to visit their latrine, where I will release my alter self spell, and I will walk out hopefully unnoticed. And if anyone was following me, they should have the wrong description, and I can hopefully lose them that way.
All right. So you go up to what you at first think is a tavern, and you quickly realize is not as you enter in. As you see individuals, using fire to warm teapots.
Tea house.
Oh.
You're in a tea house.
That is interesting, but I am a little focused. I'll make my excuses as though I
So you ask where
desperately
the
need to relieve myself.
you ask where the latrine is, and the old man behind the counter goes, to the left, my friend.
Thank you. And I'm going to scurry over there and do a quick cursory examination. Is there any way that I can slip out of this bathroom, or does it seem like there's only one way in and out?
One way in and out.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and drop my disguise and pull my robe's hood up, and I will make my way back out after a few moments and flip a gold coin to the man behind the counter saying thank you for the bathroom.
Of course. The Jasmine Dragon welcomes all.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew it.
I could not resist it.
I know you
couldn't.
Where's the tea server with the twin swords?
And the
Asleep
terrible
right
scar.
now. Asleep right now. It's late. Uncle Iroh's the one taking care of the shop.
Fair enough.
Anyway.
So you head back out. The rest of you get back to the Hero Inn just fine.
I got there like twice as fast though.
I meant everyone else that left initially. You don't count, Rob.
Fine.
I had a couple of questions. How big is this magic carpet that I'm carrying?
It's only about 3 foot by 2 foot. Yet again, that individual was a dwarf. He was small.
The smallest size on the normal table is 3 by 5, so okay.
Yet again, this is not a normal magic carpet.
Okay.
I told you this. I just haven't given it to you yet. Mainly because I don't want to pull up D&D Beyond.
I was just trying to figure out what exactly I was carrying, if it was like a doormat or if it was like
it's
a 6 by 9 foot carpet.
Nah, it is like one of those rugs that like you get for a college dorm to like cover like the minusculous part by your bed.
Oh, just one of those like little rugs you put right next to your bed so you have something to stand on when you first get up.
Literally.
It's the bath mat rug.
It is.
A little bigger, but yes.
Okay. I'm going to just tie that off at the bottom of my pack. And then I'm going to follow wherever everybody else is going.
So the rest of you arrive, or those of you that left initially arrive at the Hero Inn. You see most people are not awake, except for a few patrons, and the individual with the wraps around his neck appears to still be the only one up. Because, Aesala never sleeps.
What?
Oh, Lord.
I already said that most of these characters were based on my hero in this one. I already told you this. You must have missed it. Like
no, I thought Aesala always sleeps. What are you talking about?
Mr. Sleeping Bag in
night,
middle class.
At night, he doesn't sleep because he stays up all night.
Oh, fair.
He's nocturnal.
Yeah, he's got to stand guard.
I got so confused for a second. I was like, did we watch the same show?
It's just because he's in the day.
No, Shinzo is the one who doesn't sleep.
Yeah, Shinzo does not sleep. Confirmed. By the way, Shinzo is 100% one of the ones awake right now. But different thing. So you guys all arrive in the inn, and it is very quiet.
I was gonna say, do I still have my room reserved from earlier?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys smell very strong black coffee brewing.
tempting.
Why coffee?
Yes.
They're college kids.
Fuck.
I was gonna say
College.
they are college kids. They're studying. What do you think they need?
What is studying?
I mean, I'm not
Wait,
disagreeing.
time.
Something that I needed to do in class but never did.
I mean,
Black
I've never
coffee.
studied before.
Black
Same
coffee
whiz.
with twice as many scoops as it needs is
I still
really
don't.
appealing right now, as most college kids do. But I'm just going back to my room and trying to figure stuff out.
What are the other three of you doing?
If Aesala doesn't mind me taking champagne into the building, I'm just going to my room and drinking it.
He pays you no mind at all. He's kind of like, do you guys need anything from me? No? Cool.
If I see her clearly walking with 2 bottles of champagne, I'm going to offer her mine as well.
Yep, I'll take it.
Getting
Don't need me.
crunk.
Yeah, Treek's just gonna, without saying any words to anybody, go to a room and just his room and just sit in the corner and think about what the fuck just happened today.
Speaking of, did you guys all pay for a room yet?
Yes.
I don't. I would have paid for one with the gold I had, and it went up.
Yep.
Modest room is part of my feature.
I was gonna say yours. I already know. Everyone else, anyone that needs a room, it is 5 gold for the night.
Jeez. Okay.
And it comes with breakfast and 1 pot of coffee for yourself.
I guess that's fair. Don't touch me. With
You know there are college kids that are swooning over that offer, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
I know. I have college friends that would be like, room, breakfast, and a pot of coffee? Oh, please.
Yeah, coffee is disgusting. In my opinion, I can't drink coffee.
I've never had
Neither
coffee.
can I.
Drink
I
black
also don't trust
coffee.
myself with it.
Oh, I'm terrible about anything with caffeine in it.
I mean, me too. That's why I'm
Any-
down to G Fuel.
anyway.
Continuing on. So, any of you that get a room, it is 5 gold. So deduct that.
Already paid.
Already got it.
The other 3 of you.
If anyone wants to just share my room, you're welcome to. You don't want to spend the gold.
Locked door. Don't come in.
The other 3 of you arrive.
Puts the do not disturb sign on the door handle.
Treek had one, maybe.
Right. The other 3 of you arrive at the inn after looping around, unless there's anything you guys wanted to do.
Nope, I'm just trying to ensure that there's no one following me. And
You're...
so long as my paranoia is satisfied, I'm good to
Give me
return.
a perception check.
Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba. How about a 20? It's a dirty 20.
You are more than certain no one has followed you at this point.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'll make a beeline to the inn.
Alright. So, you all get back to the inn. Get your long rest.
Wait, benefit from a long rest right now?
Why would you not?
Because I didn't do any spells or health at the moment.
You don't take a point of exhaustion. There's my answer.
True.
Or meditate, whatever you're doing. Oh boy.
Oh, that's right. I transfer 4 hours. I forgot about that.
What a nerd.
I'd spend the remaining hours
Nerd.
still questioning what the fuck just happened.
Well, you see, Darius got
Nope.
sugar and all reason went out the window.
No, you're not in here. Unless you knocked on the door, you're not in here.
Spirits.
I mean, technically, he could crawl
Door's
through the
locked.
keyhole.
No.
After getting my long rest as early in the morning as I can, I go over to Drake's room and start knocking on the door.
Housekeeping.
Treek will gently open the door. Can I help you? Hi.
Are you okay?
Hi. Great. How are you doing?
You didn't seem too thrilled about the situation yesterday.
Yeah, no, but it happened, and I didn't have any control, so it's fine.
I was just trying to knock him out.
No, yeah, I was too.
And then he kept, like, Three Stoogesing his way out of the freaking way.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's not fun, yeah, but it happened. What's your passive perception, Camilla?
14.
Yeah, then never mind.
45.
No, not 45. Yeah. Treat just scratches his chest. Well, yeah.
I already know about the deal with your chest, so.
Don't. You know, freaking, all you know, what you were told is freaking somebody was staring at my chest because I flashed them. That's all you know.
I know that you like being touched on your chest.
Oh god.
Do you touch his chest?
Did you say that in character? Okay. Last night was just a lot, and I had to restrain myself in that house. So I just went. Hopefully today won't be as bad. Hopefully we can leave this place finally.
Well, I imagine we're gonna be on the road for a while if we take that other job.
I think we are. Don't we? Didn't we already?
Well, we still need to actually take the letter. We didn't take the letter.
Oh, I thought we took it.
No. And we gotta pick up the payment for taking care of that first thing. I'm sure that the word has already gotten back to him about it, so.
Probably.
So let's just wait for everybody else to get up and, like, meet up downstairs.
Okay. Yeah. I'll be down in like I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Then I turn and walk away.
So you all wake up. What are you guys doing?
Using mending
Covering
on my
off a
clothes
sugar high.
to fix them.
Investigating this fucking carpet.
It is patchwork to hell and not well. Is how I'm
That's
gonna
why
put
I said I was using prestidigitation and mending on it.
Let me die. Just let me die.
Give me an Arcana check.
Let me die. Let me die.
Darius is gonna. Are you doing this
18.
in like the main area or your room?
This would be me after I had gone downstairs. I'm just sort of investigating this thing.
Okay. Darius is gonna fly up to you. Should you really have the magic carpet?
It looks completely different now. I show him that it's been cleaned.
You realize that mending will not work on this to the extent you want it to. It's going to take a much more powerful spell, or specifically arcane stitching. He pretty much did the bare minimum to take care of this thing.
Well, after we get paid, I can get it dyed different colors, and it needs repairs anyway. I wasn't just gonna leave it there to be soaked in blood. Carpets have feelings too, you know.
Darius is gonna look at the carpet. Did you have? Did anyone offer you mushrooms or something?
To the
Me
carpet?
or the carpet?
Oh
You.
Lord.
You speak carpet?
This one time at band camp? No.
Oh my god.
I know how that story ends. That look was never the same.
What kind of mushrooms?
The kind that make you see and hear things.
Oh no, when I was in the circus there were people that used the ones that make you get really big. Not like big, gesturing toward her lower half, but big, gesturing for her head.
So I'm gonna come walking downstairs, studying the sigil in the back of my tome, and I'm just gonna casually ask, "Oh, did they also have the tonic that made you small?"
Yeah, they did. They had a little mouse circus with real people in it.
Ah, that's always so amusing to watch. So I'm going to collect my breakfast before sitting down at the table with you.
Creek would be walking down at this moment, finalizing mending on the shirt that he's wearing. Sit down.
She will stumble her way down and go for the coffee.
I will pour myself a cup before sliding my the rest of my pot of coffee your way. It seems you may need this more than I.
Just get rid of the headache.
K, V, what are you guys doing in the morning?
I'm gonna be in my room for a while longer.
He will have a similar stumble down, except that he's going to go up to the Is the mouse fellow up yet?
He is. He seems to be
The
ordering around the very loud individual.
he's just gonna go say, little buddy, could I, by chance, trade in my coffee that I get with the stay? Could I trade that for some cinnamon rolls potentially?
I mean, we were planning to make cinnamon rolls anyways. Actually, if you don't mind, my dear friend, making some of those delicious breakfast burritos, you all see Orion at the door.
Oh fuck! Treek's gonna
You
bite
don't know
his
him.
tongue.
Pretend you don't know
Nope.
him.
Treek's gonna bite. He didn't say anything. He's just gonna bite his tongue and just like look down at the table.
You see, he walks over to the table and presses the button at the center that brings up the bubble. Good job.
With
What
what?
do you mean? We have no idea what you're talking about.
He tosses a baguette under the table towards you all.
Under the table?
And
Yep.
I'm gonna use this moment to
Treek will catch it.
just kind of about the other task.
You see he opens up his coat, pulls out 2 letters.
I'll reach out to receive them.
I want you to know that this letter, and he holds one that is very clearly sealed. If you try to open it prior to it arriving where it's supposed to, I will know.
So I'll hold on to it till it's ready to be passed off.
That's your discretion who holds on to
don't-
it.
Probably for the
I
best.
don't
Either
have
you
any
or me will
problems
have
with
it.
that.
We're the least
I'll
likely
put
ones
it
to
in my
open it.
bag.
He hands the other, and who will take the letter of audience?
I will carry that one.
He hands it off to you. Should you all need anything else in the city?
Actually, on that note, do you know any arcane seamstresses?
Oh, I know a few. Where do you think I get my nice robes from? You think I go to anyone? No. There's a fine old lady.
A name and a recommendation, please.
There's a fine old lady up in the marble. Her name is Diana. Should be able to help. You'll know when you get there. large dress for a building. Hard to miss. Tell her I sent you. She should cut you a deal. Depends on her mood.
I will be sure to take your recommendation.
You see, All Might kind of starts tapping on the bubble with a tray of
You said
burritos.
it!
I did. I was like, fuck it. You see,
We all know.
You see, Orion taps the bubble, takes a burrito. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the city. He takes a bite and starts leaving.
Thank you for having us at your...
I had you at nothing.
just
You
gonna-
enjoyed my city. And he takes another
I'm just
bite.
gonna nod at him and say, "It's been lovely to make your acquaintance, sir."
I couldn't agree more.
I'll look at him I'll look at Camilla while the bubble's still up and like, did you have a stroke?
A little bit. I'm trying not to be absolutely evil.
Well, at this point, evil's objective.
Oh, I was gonna wrestle the big guy.
Oh, evil's your objective too?
I said
I
evil
mean,
is
what?
objective. God damn it.
Don't worry, I'll play nice.
So you guys look in the bag. You find 3,200 gold.
Treek will push it towards probably T and be like, I want none of this. You guys can split it among yourselves.
Okie dokie.
I mean, I have no qualms for taking money for a job well done.
What job?
What are
Precisely.
you going on about?
Reek,
Yeah?
do you need money for supplies or anything?
No, I still have money from the mine.
No, if you need it, I could give you some of my money before any of that's
No,
handed out.
It's fine.
You see All Might puts down some nice fresh breakfast burritos, and they smell delicious. And then you see Nezu kind of goes, "Do you guys still want those cinnamon rolls?"
Yes.
I already have
very much.
Window.
I already have a burrito in my mouth, and
This
my
is
owl is
great.
already eating one.
I slide the owl my burrito.
Darius is gonna say, I want it, but I feel like I can't have it.
You most certainly cannot.
You could maybe save like a piece for later as like a treat, like a
As
bedtime
a
snack. But
treat. Oh my god.
So the burrito is egg, bacon, cheese, sausage, and just a little bit of queso.
No peppers? I feel cheated.
Surprisingly, no.
Terrible establishment. 0 out of 5.
What is this?
Oh, tree.
Protein.
Tree.
Yeah,
Tree.
yeah.
I've been thinking.
Huh?
I have a nickname. You should have a nickname.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No. I did not
What do you
agree
guys
to
think
that.
of Treek the Treat?
Don't
Hey,
ever
I
call
like
me
that
that, please.
I'll take that.
I mean,
No.
More like
Technically,
treat,
he already has a
treat
nickname.
the snack.
If anyone
Nah,
calls me either of those things, they are being ignored.
I couldn't resist the joke. I couldn't. There's no NPC to say that, so my joke.
Good.
What about just
Anyone
Trico?
Don't call what? No. I'm not green.
Wait, what's...
well, it's a Trico.
It's a kobold joke. You wouldn't get it.
I mean,
Tell me wrong.
You're not.
God.
It's a good joke.
So, as far as the next thing that we're trying to take care of, do we want to split the money, do whatever we need to do to prepare to leave, and then meet up back here before we take off?
Question
I
though.
mean,
What's up there?
Or- So where is this council place?
Yeah, where the fuck we going?
Shit. Where is the council place, Brian? Do we know?
I mean,
Most of you
I
would
turned to
know
look at T.
most of you would at least have a passing knowledge that it is it is in Obra. Car, you know specifically where it is.
mm-hmm.
You know it is
And
in the Capitol building of Aesala.
Oh, we're gonna have to sea travel. Okay.
And when you guys start asking about do we know where it is, I just say, well, I mean, have you never been there before?
It's
And I'm going to just shrug after a moment and say, well, no worries. I know just where we're going.
I mean, to be fair, besides for this moment, I've barely wandered out of Elsia. Whatever the fuck, Eclea. I don't know how to say that.
Clear.
Eclea. I've barely wandered out of Eclea.
Well,
I was never out of the monastery, so
I still don't know half the places in this world.
Well, it's fair. You are from the Feywild.
I've traveled all over the world, but I wasn't allowed to see anything outside of my cage.
well, in that
Jesus.
case, just stick
God.
with me. We'll see the whole globe properly this time.
Freak, are you okay? Are you having a stroke?
we're
Freaking
all having
You're trying to
don't
have
worry about it.
breakfast in a conversation. I was in a cage. I didn't get to see the world. Jesus Christ.
Who drew
No,
a
I
smiley face
traveled
on the
all
map?
over the world.
That's been there for like 3 sessions now.
Yeah, it has.
Yep. It's been there for a hot minute.
Oh shit! I forgot there's a map on Roll20.
I mean, it's the same one from the last
Yup.
town, so.
Fair, but still.
Oh, it's because I
That
forgot
was
to
weird.
post Daisus. That's my fault.
At this
about
point,
that.
Kay would come down from his room finally and get breakfast.
I mean, it is posted in the thing, so.
Oh,
Plus,
okay.
I could just glance at the stream to.
That is also true. 'Cause I believe Daisu is the main thing on the stream. It is, yay!
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Okay.
No.
so.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're not counting Sam.
Nope.
So it's 3,200 split 6 ways.
Are you counting me in that?
I was counting you in that.
What am I gonna do with gold? Where am I
Turn
gonna
it-
put it?
Turn it into a weighted blanket. A really, really, really heavy
That's actually not a bad idea. That was
Again?
mad comfy.
Again, I will hold on to it if you want me to.
I mean,
I
we
don't
could always
really
just get
need
you
it.
some clothes, you know?
I guess that would work, but
What if we just bought you something that actually has pockets?
You do realize he's.
well, what am I gonna put in said pockets?
Yeah, I was about to say you do see his size, right? Like, not to be
I
rude,
mean,
but he's too small to be able to carry this much gold.
I don't think they make pockets of holding that small.
That's what I was saying.
all
yeah.
right. I feel like we should leave him at least some of his independence and ability to self-determine.
Well, we've been traveling together. What if one of us just is responsible for holding the money? Somebody more responsible than me. I'm not saying that it should be me because I'm terrible.
I mean, I'm a little free with coin, but That's because I don't see much worth in it beyond what it can get me.
Yeah, but would you
Has
spend
no one
someone
heard
else's
Treek
coin without
just
permission?
offering to hold it?
I'm being ignored. It's fine. It's more.
Precisely.
Freak is offering to hold your money for you and take his share as well.
I'm not
if
taking
we
my
insist.
share. I'll take
You-
Therius' share, but
Okay,
not
You
mine.
hold on to what
he's-
would be your share.
He'd hold your
Sure.
money for you.
Kay's just gonna quietly sit down at the table finally.
Which means it would still split 6 ways.
I give a friendly, quiet wave to Kay as I see him sit down.
He'll give like a slight smile and nod.
Did anybody ask him why there's an extra 200 in here, though? No, he was already gone by the time we counted it.
It was he owed us some from the mine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Settling the debt for the mine, yeah. So that would be split
Yeah.
between all of us, too.
Yep. Between you guys.
Treek will just hear in his head, "Did I miss something?"
You will get a response back where the douchebag came back in and gave us the money and the letters. We are unfortunately going to the council, and they're splitting the money right now. I'm going to hold on to Therius' share. Tell them if you want your share or not.
Well, if we're splitting it this way, it's 533 each with 2 gold coins left over.
Give it the tip to the big guy for the breakfast burritos.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can leave
I'm
2
fine
gold
with
as
that.
a tip. So it's 533 gold pieces to each of us.
Shriek will actually slide his breakfast burrito over the K. See if K wants it.
You passed it to the owl first. You can't take
Yeah,
it back from the owl.
you didn't say the owl ate it, so I'm sliding it back over.
The owl attacks your
Piggyback
hand.
Take
He'll
1 point of damage.
hesitantly just like after a while.
Shriek won't eat, but he'll make sure everyone else eats.
Alright. So, you guys
Did-
divvy up the gold.
I was gonna say, did everybody add their gold?
Yes.
So I don't have to remember how much it was anymore.
I'm just about to.
I know you guys said you wanted to get out of the city as quickly as possible. Is that still the intention?
Yep.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Yep.
Before we leave, I just have one stop.
To get the carpet fixed.
Yeah, and I was gonna buy clothes for the little fairy.
We can stop
I
there on the way.
agree. Pockets for the ferry.
We did just
Dude,
all
are
agree
you
that the
saying you're gonna
pockets won't do anything.
I think
Are
he
we
just
saying
likes
that
the
we're
idea of
getting
a fairy
pockets?
having pockets.
Are we saying pockets as in we're getting me clothes with pockets, or we're putting pockets on your clothes that I can sit in?
Yes. Yes.
Both.
I actually
Okay.
like that.
That is a 100% yes.
I just really like the idea of like you sitting in like my little chest pocket, and then there's just a fireball coming out of my chest. It's really funny.
That would be fucking hilarious, yeah.
Surprise,
So-
motherfucker!
Surprise!
So let's go see the seamstress Diana.
Yes,
and
yes.
and we'll see about getting new clothes and getting maybe some cloth supplies before we head out, and then we can head where we need to go.
Okay.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
Alright.
We might also get some information about where we could catch a charter ship across the sea.
And I will not bring out an animal while we're in the city at the chance of it being a panther again.
Good call.
Good
you.
call.
So, I'm going just because of
Time constraints.
well, no, I was gonna say Momo's comment. I will
Oh.
let you know there is not an easy way by sea from where you currently are to get to Obra.
Well, that's why I wanted to just go around and gather information about it, where the
Okay.
best port to cross the ocean was, etc., etc.
Okay. So you guys start to head up towards the marble. You get through the wedge. Are there any stops you guys want to make in the wedge? The bazaar starts bustling very early in the day. But you do see a section is warded off, and the office building is completely like there are guards all over it investigating.
I am twirling my hair, looking the other direction.
He's not even gonna look up at it. He's gonna keep going.
I'm going to watch as we walk by, and just kind of casually mutter to myself about guards and their incompetence, and how none of this would have happened back in my day.
My God.
$10 says I'm older than you.
I mean, probably, but
You're
that's
a
not
freaking,
the
we're
point,
elves.
is
What do
it?
you freaking mean?
Yeah.
Wait, you're offering him 10 deer for who's older?
Oh my god.
Correct. That was the wager
He
made.
just walks forward.
10. You should take the wager.
Yeah,
10
but
whole
I'm
deer.
going to lose, and I don't want to owe anyone 10 deer. That's a lot.
I bet 10 deer I'm younger than you.
What the fuck are we talking about ages for? I feel like we're all like this weird spectrum. We got elves who are like 4,000, and there's like the fairies who could be something like 4. I don't know. How the fuck old are you?
Old enough to know.
That's like the most non-answer you think you could have given me.
Wait, doesn't the Feywild not have the same year cycle as the material plane?
I mean,
That
I
is
guess they
correct.
don't, but I don't know how that works for like age.
I'm
I could try to
kind of.
explain it, but I don't understand it myself.
I'm
It's fine. I
kind of.
think we're just making idle conversation as we're walking through. While we're walking, I want to look for magic items again. Not going out of my way for it, just casual glances at stalls.
You see some kind. So you notice an individual that appears to be selling a bunch of what you immediately recognize is spell component things, as well as specifically arcane parchment.
Don't really need anything for spell components at the moment. Does anybody else need stuff for spells, or do you just gather it while we're traveling?
I mean,
What's a spell
I tend
component?
not to use spells that need components.
I suppose I could grab some components so I can get around to conjuring my familiar, but I'm not in that much of a rush.
Do you use the spell Find Familiar?
Yes, I presume you've heard of it?
I have extra components. I show him that I have about 4 casts worth of components. You can borrow from me whenever you need.
Oh, that would be lovely.
This little guy, I'm rubbing the owl's chin. Yeah, he's celestial.
That's very interesting. I wonder what he is made of. And then I'm just gonna start to ponder to myself and pull out my book, taking notes as to the theoretical composition of a celestial being.
I could ask him.
I mean, I suppose you could.
I start speaking to the owl in celestial. I'm not going to go through a dialogue with myself. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
That's fine.
So essentially,
Brian,
it
what do
tells
I
you
find out from the owl?
it tells you it's made of light and magic.
So there's nothing there to play with. Oh well.
No, they're surprisingly non-physical. They just take this form using magic in order to fulfill the needs of the person that summoned them.
And then when
That
they
would
die, they
explain why
disappear.
mine disappeared.
Oh, I can also suspend him in a pocket dimension, but it takes a minute for me to bring him back out again.
That must be handy.
I was planning on using it earlier, but I forgot. I was going to leave it there in the office with the invisibility spell on it, and then just hang out around the side and having it look for that safe combination, and then just suspending it after it found out.
That would have been interesting.
But it didn't work out because we had to follow the fucking guy.
Yellow Brick Road? Oh, yes. Fair enough.
Alright. So, you guys continue onwards. And you get about halfway through the marble before you see this large building that is very clearly the top half of a dress that you can see kind of jutting out over the
So it's
rest of the
corset and
buildings.
blouse.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm speaking about technical dress components here. What color is it?
It is a nice lavender with the lining, which you can clearly see as you get closer, that this isn't just like a stone building. This is actually like stiffened cloth that this individual has made into a
Oh,
building.
that's interesting.
But you get up to the door and you see the sign that's swinging outside it. Leave you in stitches.
It's funny. I'm not sure if I'm being threatened or if they're promising to amuse me.
I like to think both.
Fair enough.
I go into the store.
You open the door and you see there are dresses and suits lining the entire thing, and you see a small old halfling woman seems to be working on a new dress that is a nice satin blue. Pays you no mind as you walk in. She seems very focused.
I would walk up to the counter and just sort of strum on the counter for a moment, seeing if I get her attention. Not loud, just like playfully.
You see a small dog hop up and look at you.
I cast Speak with Animals.
Hi there.
Hi.
Is this from the movie Up?
It's not specifically, but I'm using
Squirrel.
Doug's voice.
He is
Okay.
definitely doing a Doug voice. You like squirrels?
No, I want to eat one. He looks over at you, familiar. Is that a squirrel?
No, this is an owl.
Oh, can I eat it?
No.
It's a very
Looks tasty.
concerning looking owl.
Can you do me a favor? Is that your master over there?
Yeah.
Could you go get her attention for me, please?
Yeah, I need to
Try
go
not
pee.
to disturb her while she's working.
I need to go
I have
pee.
to go.
You
need to go
see, he
pee.
kind of runs up and nudges her. I'm working. And then she looks over. Oh, I am so sorry.
Just so you're aware, he needs to go potty.
Well, go use the doggy door. It's not locked. He goes, looks at her dumbfounded. Okay. And walks out. He's not a very bright dog, but he's a good dog.
Hi
He's a
there.
good boy.
I'm going to assume that you're Diana.
Diana, yes. That is
Um,
me. How can I help you?
I don't know if you're on good terms with this individual or not, but he recommended me to you. Orion?
Depends on the day. He spent a lot recently, so we'll call him friend today.
Brilliant.
I
Brilliant.
love this lady already.
I plan on spending a bit with you as well. I need a
Then
couple of
we
things.
can call each other friend as well.
Brilliant. I am looking for a couple of things.
Of course.
I need a dress that can change into other clothing. That would be brilliant.
When do you need this by?
I could send for it if that would be preferable.
Don't die.
I don't have one currently available. It'd take me at least 2 days. I'm pretty sure I have all the materials I need. But I'd have to also push aside any other projects, so I'd need you to pay more to expedite it. That's 2 days. That's the minimum. Otherwise, it's up to about a week right now. I do have a couple wedding dresses I need to make.
Well, if you get an opening in your schedule, I will be stopping back in future.
Okay.
I can just be a repeat customer for you. But
Question. Actually, one sec. You see she whistles and the dog comes running back in. And she kind of snaps and points at you. You see the dog kind of sniffs around at you real quick. Alright, I have your measurements. So, I can make it and have it prepared for you when you come back.
I can change my measurements if it's needed. I wink at her.
That's gonna make things more complicated. Got it.
However, also I take the flying carpet.
Ooh. This has seen much better days.
At some point, this was passed down through my family. And unfortunately, the individual that had it before me did not care for it properly at all.
Give me a deception check.
Stop. 10, that's with a +5.
She kind of looks at you. You do know I've been living in the city for a very long time. Right? You do know that.
And you know that I was doing some work for Orion.
Okay, I'm just making sure you know you don't need to bullshit me.
However, I do need to save face in front of listening ears.
I mean, I don't think, and she points over to the dog who's kind of... I don't think he's smart enough to even know what we're talking about. But...
Oh, he can talk. Can't you, boy?
I can talk.
Yeah, he just said he can talk.
Does not mean he understands.
Do you understand biscuits?
Treat. And he immediately starts running around. Really? I'll deal with him later.
I reach into my pack and pull out like a piece of leavened bread and pass it to the dog.
Serious? What the fuck are you doing?
He kind of puts it
Don't
into
worry
his
about
mouth.
it.
Oh god, I'm scared.
You rolled really low. I'm gonna worry about it.
You see he puts it into his mouth and kind of goes into the back. Hopefully he'll settle for a little while. So, this magic carpet.
I would need it repaired and preferably dyed.
The dyeing's the easy part. The harder part...
It always is.
Good joke. The harder part is finding patchwork for it. Because I can patch it with magical thread, but the patch isn't enchanted in the same way. Finding the same enchantment may take a little bit of time, but I can find it. That is up to you. I can do a quick patch, essentially replacing all the simple thread, whoever he's sent to fix this. Oh. It won't fully repair it, but at least it'll hold all together. Or I can try to find the proper enchantment, get it fully patched together.
As I mentioned previously, I imagine that we're going to be coming through here again in the future.
So would you like to leave it here, or would you like me to try to find the materials, and when you return,
Try to find the materials, and when I return, I will be looking for that dress, and hopefully you will have found the materials to repair this. And then I take 10 gold pieces and place them on the counter in front of her.
Well, I greatly appreciate it. But I will also need 30 gold up front for the dress. It will be a total of probably about 300 to 400, depending on if you want it to change shape along with you. If you understand that.
You said 400?
400 to change shape and coloration to your needs.
I take out my coin purse and start counting out 410 gold.
I only need the 30 up front. You don't need to pay for the rest until you come get it.
Okay, so I just count out 30 gold and place it with the 10 that's already on the counter.
There. Now, hopefully, I should be able to, if I'm missing any materials, be able to get them and have it all prepared for you. Then when you come in, I will have you pay for everything, and I will do what I can.
If you know anyone that can do a magical sending, I'll try and return earlier, if at all possible.
Not a problem. I will see what I can do.
My name is Camilla.
Well, Camilla.
I put my hand out to shake her hand.
She kind of, like, daintily puts her hand out. I hope you enjoy your travels. Stay safe. And make sure to stay...
I almost forgot.
Yes?
Do you happen to make doll clothes?
Oh my god.
I mean, yes?
Pretty sure he's smaller than a doll.
A little, probably, yeah.
You see she pulls out, like, this, like, Cabbage Patch sized dress.
Cabbage Patch!
That's way too big.
Oh my god.
That would be a tenth. So the individual that I am trying to clothe, I put up my pinky.
You know I'm right here.
Yeah, there is kind of also. Oh, well, hello there, little one. And you're little for me, even.
Oh my god.
Hello.
So we're trying to get pockets.
A pocket for him, or...
Yes, all of the pockets are for him, but some of them are going to be on my clothes, so he can just hang out in my pockets.
I mean, don't you have pockets on your clothes?
Yeah, but I imagine they're probably filled with crumbs and things.
I'm surprised Darius isn't like, wait, I can have crumbs?
It's gonna make that joke.
Nope.
I was gonna
crumbs are
say I
gross.
don't want to. I was gonna say that I didn't want him to get fat.
Ouch.
Also valid. So, she goes in the back, takes some scraps. You see she sews something up real quick. Here's some little pants. There, she hands you some pants. They have tiny pockets.
Oh my god.
has pockets.
adorable.
I will always make that joke. And then she kind of grabs Camilla. You have a dress shirt on, right?
It's a leather vest over a dress shirt. Yes.
She takes the leather vest, pulls on you a little bit, kind of not actually being nice about it, pulls you close and stitches on a quick, and it looks rough against your vest. Stitches on like a piece of blue satin onto it to make like a little shirt pocket.
Or a vest pocket, as it were.
Well, yes, technically you are correct. But there's now a little odd-looking blue satin vest pocket.
On my leather vest.
Yep.
I'm fine with that. As long as she folded the seams in, at least.
Well, of course. She
Can't
takes
see them.
pride in her work.
I was looking for other magical items, but I think
I mean, I can provide thread, needle. That's about it. I'm no enchanter. Those are technically coming out of my actual wares.
No invisibility cloaks? Tragic.
Isn't that a legendary item?
I don't know, probably.
Yeah.
I'm just being pedantic.
He's being
Um,
petty.
would you be able to quickly do some patchwork on this magic carpet just to make it usable?
I mean, it'd take me probably about 30 minutes if you have the time.
I think I can make the time.
Right. So she takes it from you, lays it out on her desk quickly, cuts off the patches, which you watch the carpet go limp when she does. And then you see she takes out some magical thread, re-sews it, and the carpet comes kind of back to life a little bit.
Fucking dies.
I mean, yeah,
Just
it's
keels over
missing
and
a lot of
dies.
parts at that point.
I
There's
know,
like
but still,
there's like 18 or 19 patches on this thing. This thing is like literally barely holding together.
This is also like just the corner of magic carpet from Aladdin.
Yeah.
Yes. That's one tassel and everything.
Doesn't even have any tassels left.
Oh no. Poor thing.
Yeah, this thing is very sad. It's a very sad carpet. The fact that well, one, this is where we're gonna end tonight. The fact that I made y'all feel for a fucking carpet.
I don't.
Well,
I don't.
I always care about magic carpet. Every time.
Carpets are good.
In person, yes.
well,
In
that's what I
character,
meant. In
yeah.
person. Like, the fact that y'all watched this poor carpet go through absolute hell on this fat fuck and are like, we must save.
I have to
Damn
save
it, I
the
was
carpet.
gonna try
I
to
can't
get-
leave it in this situation.
Oh,
Damn it, I
yeah,
was gonna try to get freaking clothes.
Well,
Oh,
if you did want to get extra clothes, you can, Treek.
Well, they're magic. I want to get magic clothes.
You're in the wrong place for the
What are you
most.
talking about?
Let me rephrase that.
That's the
If
wrong
you are
number.
looking for anything that's prepared,
I was under the
Oh.
assumption that this was a magic seamstress and they were going to have items like on stock.
she does, but they are very niche.
I'm just
How
looking for clothes
niche.
I'm mending. Just
Like-
clothes I'm mending.
He's looking for
Lit-
clothes.
She literally so you know she has a dress that casts calm emotions once per long rest.
Can I have
That's
it?
how niche.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Freaking a dress, let's go.
With how much shit Tree gets into, that's not gonna work. I just want clothes I'm mending, Brian. That's all I want.
And that's fine. Yes, you can have that. I thought you
That's
meant
all I
something
wanted.
fucking niche. Or something weird
No, I
that
just
they
want-
wouldn't have, like
No, I want
clothes
clothes
that
I'm
change
mending.
shape.
Just give the man clothes.
Yes,
I
you
want
can have
clothes I'm
clothes of
mending
mending.
and maybe presentation too, but I'll take mending.
You can have clothes of mending. They will be 200 gold.
4,000 gold.
That's all of my gold from the mining. I am good with that.
I was hoping for clothes with pockets of holding.
No.
No.
No. Just no. I'll give a bag of holding. I will never give pockets of holding.
Okay. Does she have a bag of holding? Does she have a handy hover sack?
She does not.
And a handy haversack is
Perfect.
handy.
And it hovers.
And
it's a
that's
sack.
where we're going to end tonight, unless anyone else wants clothes.
Nope, I got the
Yeah, I
clothes
just
I
got
wanted.
this. I'm good.
Get in,
Because
Loser. We're going
hand
shopping.
jokes.
I
We
just
already
want
had a
tweed
shopping episode.
jacket.
But we will pick up with you guys heading out of Daisu. Throughout the week, if you guys want to use session chat or in character to discuss where you guys are headed next. Because obviously you have a little ways to go.
We could use in-character chat. That would be fun.
You need to add a
been a
custom
while.
magic carpet because
Yeah,
I will work on that.
Been a while.
I will.
Been a
I should
while.
have it done by before next session for you, Momo. But yes, you guys can do that. Otherwise, stream. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Players, thank you for coming and hanging out. I know we haven't really had a combat session in a little while. That might change soon.
No. No, Brian, I don't
I
have
mean,
any
I think
combat
we
spells
should get a
prepared.
level for all the bullshit that we just did.
Oh, trust me,
I mean,
I
we
have
did-
plans.
That was
we
fine.
did kill somebody.
We've
It was
caused
just-
immense emotional
You didn't
damage.
kill
to
anyone.
We did commit
I
a
didn't
crime.
That I killed anyone. I said
We did
we as a
commit
group.
We did commit a war crime.
No.
That's just a
Technically,
regular
That was a
crime.
war crime. Wow.
Not yet. We're getting
A
there.
war crime if we're not at war.
Yeah, give
That's
it
the
time.
next step.
It's Darius who told the panther to eat him.
You're not wrong. But
I did suggest toss them on a boat.
I mean, that honestly, I'm kind of surprised that wasn't the answer. Is just toss him on a boat.
I did suggest it. Everyone liked the
Not
panther.
eat him.
I mean, I liked the idea of just hitting him over the head and making him disappear out of town, but that wasn't the route that everyone else took, so who am I to say?
I just
Look,
knocked him out.
Darius was
I
on a
didn't commit the
sugar high.
murder.
So everything needed to be done then and there.
Yeah, true.
Fair enough.
All right, but that's where we're gonna end. Thank you everybody for joining me, and I will see you guys, or at least for this stream next week. Oh, one final announcement. As of right now, I am planning for Oops All Clerics to be either starting on March 4th or 11th. Just because before that, I plan to do Draft League stuff, so I want to have Draft League all set up before I start Oops All Clerics. Is the current game plan.
Sorry, Sam.
Do you want to post
Damn it.
what person is doing what class so you don't have any repeats or
I'm pretty sure
yes.
we're all doing clerics.
well,
Subclass.
repeat domain?
You mean
Uh,
subclass, Smarty.
Yes, we will for characters because I think it's all been reset. Characters, post in there if there's any repeats. You guys can talk over thoughts and stuff. Kind of.
You can fight to the death about it.
Okay.
If anyone takes Twilight, they're dead to me.
But
I'm
otherwise,
taking Twilight.
thank you
Bastard.
guys. I will see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.